Hello!
Hey!
How's it
Hello!
going?
What's
I
up,
hope
guys?
everybody's having a glorious Tuesday. Welcome to
It's
Play Nerd Allies.
Yay!
Huzzah!
It's a nice Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
It's a pretty good Tuesday.
It is over here. So over where I'm at, it's sort of that like weird, like slate gray sky Tuesday.
Oh,
So I'd
same,
much
but
rather be here. I'd much rather be here in this delightful world of
yeah.
a patchwork
Oh,
planet.
it might snow in an hour.
Yeah, it's
Oh
it's
my God, are
It'll
you
be
gonna
my
get your
first
first
Colorado
snow?
snow.
It's
Woo! I mean, I lived in New
fabulous.
York, so not my
Oh.
first snow, but my first Colorado snow.
Well, this is different. This is going to be different because you're up at a totally different elevation. So the
yeah,
snow is
and
just, it's vastly
Oh,
different up there.
is it is
Um,
it is it powdery? Like, can you make good
well, it
snowballs?
depends.
Oh,
It depends on what's going on. There is, but like when I lived in Uray in Colorado, it was like literally snowflakes as big as your face.
mhm.
Like
what? That's
it's like
so cool.
sometimes, not all the time.
Oh,
That happens rarely, but it
dang.
does sometimes happen.
You
The
got
other
my
thing,
hopes up.
though,
I'm like,
the other thing is sometimes because of the altitude, I don't know if Colorado Springs is high enough,
I think we're at
but
like
where I was,
5,000 something.
yeah, so you might need to be a couple thousand more feet up, but where we were, um, you could have completely clear skies, like no clouds in the sky, and it would just start snowing on a sunny day,
Oh,
just because of your elevation.
I've had it rain like that, where there was no
Yeah,
clouds and just rained, and I was like, that's weird.
yeah, it's
There's a
delightful.
cloud
If you can
way
get,
over
if
there.
you, yeah, if you can get to a hot spring on those days, it is absolutely magical because you're just sitting in the hot spring
Hmm.
with the snow coming down in a perfectly clear sky. It's
Like
magical.
those
That was,
monkeys.
yeah, one of my favorite moments was when it was a night where it was a new moon, so there was no moon in the sky,
Hmm.
but when you're up at that elevation, there's so little atmosphere between you and the stars that the entire Milky Way takes up the sky. Like it's just like a
That's so
spotlight.
cool.
It's incredible. And I was sitting in the hot springs, totally dark, and it looked like the stars just started falling. And it was because it just started snowing out of this clear blue sky. It was,
Yeah,
oh, it was glorious. I loved it.
that's
Anyway,
great.
Yeah,
welcome.
a little sidetracked.
Welcome everybody. Sorry, Colorado moment. Like, so yes, there is. Um, so welcome to Hunter's Harvest. We're gonna do a couple little announcements for you first. First and foremost, we are now supported by D&D Beyond.
Yay!
Yay! We made
Yay!
it. We did it. So, if you want fabulous things from D&D Beyond, like if you still need to go pick up Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, or you need to go get like the Strixhaven thing that's coming out in December, which I am super excited about,
Hell yeah.
um, run down and use our link to go and purchase that, and you will be supporting not only D&D Beyond, which is a fabulous resource, but you will also be supporting us. Do we have that link, Lando?
Um, not at the
If
moment, but I
not,
will
we
grab
can.
it.
Okay.
I will grab it.
Fabulous.
I got you.
There is, in addition to that, we are also supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. If you would like to get your code for a free Electrum chest in game, we have a code right down there at the bottom of the screen above their logo. But you can also type in Idle Code, and that will give you the code there, so you
Yep.
can just copy it and paste it into your browser. Yay! So that's
Yay!
delightful. So please utilize that. Go play a fun, fabulous game that has all of the great characters from Forgotten Realms in it. It's glorious. In addition to that, we are also supported by Incarnate, which makes fabulous maps, Realm Warp Media, which gives us a new thing every week that we get to give away. And speaking of giveaways, we're also supported by Phoenix Dice, who gives us real dice, not just codes, but real dice. You can have real dice for all you dice goblins out there. If
Yes.
you, can you please pop up the giveaway for this week? If you click on this, you will be able to head over to our giveaway. You can get fabulous dice. You can also get a delightful book from Realm Warp Media. So please jump over there. fill out those things, and you can get some fabulous dice. And the cool thing about Phoenix Dice is that they actually make their dice from all recycled materials because they believe that the world should be in a sustainable place. And that's friggin' fabulous. Also, you get to pick any dice in the whole shop that you want. It's not just one set. You can choose whatever makes your heart sing, and you get that. And that is delightful. So there's also Souls Rolls, who is our supporter, who is delightful as well. He does all kinds of fabulous stuff for the channel. You can find all of his stuff, and I think we don't need to pop any more stuff up in the chat. If you want to look at more of our sponsors, we can definitely. You can see them down below the about. We've got Souls Rolls, we've got Role Playing and Role Playing, who their Kickstarter just went live, or just their pre-launch just went live. So go sign up to find out when they go. In addition to Games Play Badly and Hero Forge, where we make all of our fabulous backgrounds and tokens. So yay, all of the supporters, we love you so much, and thank you for supporting us. In addition to that, we do have a Ko-fi right now. We are working on creating our first set of dice that will just be our dice, and that is glorious. So if you'd like to support that project, please head over to Ko-fi. And there's, oh my God, I need Chaotic Platypus. I was absolutely starting to learn that last night. And I will absolutely sing the D&D Beyond song once I have it learned. But I'm
surprised that's not copyrighted.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, because we are supported by D&D Beyond, that is actually a thing that they want us to do too. That is absolutely a thing that we can do.
Song.
Yeah.
The Critical Role song?
Yeah.
No, the D&D Beyond song.
Yeah. That was made up by a guy
Sam
from Critical Role. Yeah.
Yes, but it's
Gotcha.
owned by D&D Beyond.
Got it.
Oh,
Because they purchased that song. So
well, then we
so
won't
that's
get
the thing.
sued.
Yeah, well, and the thing is that Critical Role they are not litigious. Also, they understand that they live in a world, just a little FYI for everyone. You live in a world of social media and you want the exposure, and it's not hurting anyone. No one's trying to steal it. We're not trying to make money off of that song. We're not repackaging it as our own. We're just celebrating it. And they typically are they endorse that kind of behavior. So there's, yes, Chaotic Platypus, I will learn it. Hopefully for next week, I will learn it. And then I'll sing a song when we start. Yay!
Yay!
If we're not careful, we're gonna have a musical episode. It's gonna be weird.
We are actually going to have a musical episode, just so you know.
Oh, I think the call died, actually. Oops.
dang
Oh,
it.
she tripped and fell down.
No.
She tripped
Well,
and died.
sadly,
Stairs.
it's not going to be for hunters.
Oh.
It's going to be a
look at that.
thing. I'm
She's
cooking.
alive.
Yeah, she's back. It's a thing that I'm cooking up specifically for one of the characters in Delver Stream. So there's, because I'm a DM that loves my peeps, and I like to do fun things for you that also hurt you a lot. That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
It's what everyone likes, really. I love saying terrible things over this insanely pleasant music.
Right?
I feel like it's just like I should be saying, Bambi's mom died. Thank you very much. But there's just it. That's it. No explanation. You're fine. Fine. There's all right. So now that we've gotten through all of that, why don't we talk about what happened last week here in the Hunter's Harvest? Hey there, Relic. Why don't you give me the skinny on what you did last week?
Yeah, well, last week was pretty fun. You know, we made a new friend named Noodle. We're really good singing buddies now.
Oh my god.
And then
What's the song that you got him that he's now hooked on?
Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
Daisy, give me your answer, Daisy. Yes, okay.
Everybody loves that song. I don't know what
Okay.
Raxus was all about, but and then we met my wonderful
Not my
new
favorite.
friend for life, Aquafina. And you know, life's looking good right now. It's just
Not spelled the same way as either the bottled water or the movie star. Like,
Yeah.
it's a whole different spelling. No copyright issues. Thank you.
It's all in Elvish. Yeah.
Right.
Or Draconic.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you, how'd you meet this lovely little Aquafina?
Oh, well, it was a rough beginning, but most relationships are.
It wasn't a great first impression, you could say.
It wasn't a great first impression. We were fighting, and then, as typical D&D, we got a hold of her, and then I did an animal handling check, and next thing we know, we're best friends. So.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's 100%.
Even though I pulled her skin off.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're wearing
Or his
it
belt.
as a belt. Yep.
Yes. So why don't you tell me, McCall, what kind of shenanigans you got up to? Let's see.
I hit a lot, and then I hit the dragon a couple times. And one of the times it hit, and I pulled her skin off, and I have it on as a belt. It's the dragon hide belt from Fizzbonds, or Fizzbands, and it's very cool.
It gives her extra key points at certain points, at one point during the day, and makes all of her stuff more difficult to get rid of and to save against. So, that's
really
going to be
cool.
useful. Because, I do like to throw you guys challenges that are horrific.
Yeah.
So, that's fun.
The ship we were on, that we were kind of very aggressively escorted onto,
Kind of whisked
turned
away.
out to
Just
be a
placed on
mimic.
there.
Turned out to be a mimic that has been decimating the
Giant
population of fish. So Aquafina
Now-
was just hungry.
Yeah. Now, fun fact about some of these things. We're actually going to start putting up different monster stat blocks and spells that we're creating and new homebrew items and things like that. Starting this week, we're going to start putting those things up on our Ko-fi and on our Patreon. So if you want access to the stat blocks of the giant mimic ship, or the Florid, or Diadem, or Ingrath, or any of the fabulous NPCs that have been developed throughout the campaign, we've got that for you, as well as a bunch of new cool spells that we've developed and some fun, fabulous items. So, that is going to be glorious. If you want to pop up our Ko-fi, feel free to do that. There is yay! For fun stuff that we are doing to, try to expand our universe and deepen our lore so that you guys have even more fun in the playground of a world that we have created. So now, before we start, remember, we are all about the audience here. We are all about you in chat. You have all kinds of ways to alter the way that things are going down. Ally points, all kinds of things you can do, totally for free. Just watching. All you do is just pick one of the things from the ally points that you want to see happen, and it will then happen, like making people do push-ups, or learning secrets about things to help the players out. In addition, there's a whole list underneath of the About section that'll show you what you can do with bits, up to and including creating an environmental effect, where you get to choose one of 3 different effects that will completely alter the combat or the scenario that they are in for the duration of that scenario. It is a very powerful effect that has saved the party on more than one occasion.
Yeah. A little bit.
So, with that, let us begin. Hunter's Harvest. I think it's going to be delightful. You all have managed to gain the support of the pirates of... Oh, thank you so much, Wizard Magic. Yay!
And welcome.
Oh,
My name is Karen.
that is delightful. Welcome on board. My name is Karen. In the last episode, throughout this last adventure, you have, in fact, gained the support of Dapple Dreary Sauce, the queen of the Halfling Pirate Island. She has agreed to lend you the ships necessary to transport whatever troops needed to the beach so that you can invade the country of the Lich Queen before she releases her hordes upon the world.
Here's Janasi just rolled a nat 20. Her
Oh,
stealth
damn. Okay, all right.
check. Nice
Well,
job.
who's that? I don't know. No one can find her now. But you also stopped a drug trade, an illithid-driven drug trade on the same island that was targeting poor little Fey creatures because there was a portal to the Feywild on Briny Bridge, the island that we were just on. In addition, you have altered the world. Buttress, the name of the city that you are currently in, that is the home of the pirates. It is named Buttress not because the first syllable is but, though that would definitely be a pirate thing to do. It is because it is known as Briny Bridge, and one side of a bridge is known as a buttress.
Pirate thing would be call it ass. Go ahead.
Like ass,
A-S.
ass rum.
Well, don't forget the Boston accent. It's A-S.
Is it from Boston? Okay.
Why? Because it's from Boston.
From Boston. Get out of here.
Go park your car in the yard.
You go park your car in Harvard Yard, and then you go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So, yes, you have done all of the things, and in fact started aquaculture under the docks of the city of Buttress with the help of Aquavina. So you are doing the things to replenish sea life in and around that area. But having done what you needed to and established a portal to Delver's Dream, you then enter that portal and are transported back to the mine that is our home. Exhausted, but elated at all the new friends that you have brought with you. Tell me, first, what will you do with Noodle?
Oh Lord.
I guess we should introduce you to the leaders around here. Where's Corton? I think Corton would love to meet Noodle.
Well, first, you
I
now
agree.
have you now have an elder brain that is in a 10-foot wide vat.
On a cart.
Yeah. I'd like to know what you are actually going to do, where you're going to take it first.
Just is there anything wrong with us carting him just right in the middle of the market?
Just like putting him like by like the elemental fountain, for instance, something like that.
I mean, what do you guys
Maybe we should ask someone.
Why don't you all
honestly
give me a
have
perception
Zero
check?
idea what to do with it.
Perception check. I want to see
Hello,
what's going on.
hello,
around here.
perception check. Nothing's bad's happening. No, you just have an
22.
elder brain.
That's an
There's-
11.
Okay. So Relic, you notice that even though you thought that you had killed all of the little tadpoles
Oh God.
in the tank, it looks like there's a new tadpole, and as you watch, you see another tadpole come wriggling out of the elder brain.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
You know
Um,
who's used to this type of situation? Let's go speak with the Florid. Yes, she would know exactly what to do.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah,
Apparently, we're just trying to get all the weird accents out of the way.
She probably
All
just
right.
gotta kill it.
Is she? It's not. Is it evil right now? I mean, it hasn't hurt us yet.
Technically, it's evil.
It's
But
a
what if we
monster.
could train him What if we could
Okay,
train
All
them
right,
to
well,
be
so
good?
You
so
can
I
train
want you
him,
to
but
tell
not the
me
tadpoles.
what route are you going to take through the mine?
We should go knock on Corton's tower. He's
Um,
Are you going to go up?
is there a
I
side
need, I
way?
need
Is there a way
so
out of the way from everybody else?
nope. There is the main entrance that goes up one level, and the main entrance that goes down one level, and no other entrances to the mine. The dwarves created it specifically that way, so that if there was an invasion, every single new time,
they
like
can't
they could
bring
set up
carts
defenses on each
down the
level.
stairs.
No, you absolutely can.
Oh.
There are absolutely ways to bring carts and stuff up
Okay.
and down the stairs. They're doing all kinds of stuff there. Yeah.
Handicap access.
Yeah. So which way are you going? Are you going down? Or are you going up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really
Let's
have
go up. Is there a curtain around that I can just grab and throw over him?
I mean, there's a market. You can certainly go and check and see.
Drax,
uh,
go grab a curtain real quick.
All right, which stalls? So the stalls
okay.
that are active right now. So you have several active stalls right now. You have got a human stall from Walking Spiral. You have got an elvish stall from Splinter's Point. You have a dwarven stall from here. You now have a while you were out on the ship, they set up markets. So you have a halfling stall here. You have a Formian stall. You have the stall with the hags, and I think, am I missing one? I feel like that's every place that you guys have set things up.
Valencia.
Oh, and a Valencian stall.
Right.
So, which stall are you going to go to? I'm assuming that. So, are you keeping the Elder Brain in the teleportation room right now, or have you taken out into the hall?
Honestly, Relic, I have no idea what to do with this. So if you think you have a plan, I will probably just go with it.
Okay.
I think we should talk to Corton, but I'm not willing to fight you on it.
All right. Let's just okay. I'm cool with going to Corton. Let's just get something to cover Noodle,
All right.
and then just walk him up
McCall,
there.
I want to know how you're feeling right now. You've got an Elder Brain. You're back in the mine
It's
that you're not
making
super
tadpoles.
jazzed about.
I'm just wondering, I'm like sitting here debating internally whether to help these goons or to go to bed.
I love those
Just
are the
let
two
them-
options.
Absolutely. I would love.
the thing.
You need to just do a roll to see whether or not you're gonna help them.
No, I think I'll just watch them struggle a little bit longer and then decide.
Hey, yeah, okay. I'll go to the human stall first and see if they have a sheet or a curtain or a
Can
top.
you not just leave it here?
They do have some beautiful cloth. There it is going to be. What kind of cloth are you looking at? So when you enter the human stall, what you see is it's set up the same way that the old market was, where like the sort of basic goods are out under like a stall with a tent, and there's a big door behind that tent. On the table, you see a lot of sort of basic things that one might need. There is different types of rope. There's some different weapons. Not a lot, because there's a lot of weapons over on the dwarven table. And the humans realize we can't compete
Yeah.
if the forge is downstairs. Like, it's like, that's not something we can do here.
Yeah,
So-
actually looking. Oh, good. Sorry.
So there's all kinds of stuff on the table, including like different types of bolts of basic cloth. And then the door opens into an area that has much more exclusive goods. So do you want to stick to out here, or do you want to go inside?
No, let's stick that here. Yeah, I'm just looking for like a drop cloth. I'm
Okay,
thinking
sure.
about
So you
painting
see,
my room.
They look at you and they're like, "Yeah, we don't really. I mean, we've got." And they sort of like dig under in some crates that they have underneath the table, and they come out with like some really hideous, like gingham sort of cloth that just obviously like the dye job wasn't great, and like the squares aren't perfect. It's just like sort of bleeding. The dye just started bleeding sort of everywhere. So it sort of looks like a really pixelated zebra sort of type of cloth. They're like, this is terrible. I don't think anyone would care if you got like this.
Yeah, that actually works perfect.
Yeah,
because it's gonna get dirty anyway.
Yeah, so this is only because it's defective. This is only 25 gold per yard. Yeah.
25 per yard?
Yeah, what is your nice stuff go for? I mean, I'm just trying to get
Anywhere
paint on the floor.
And as you say that, you see a demon walk up. Like full blown Aranis. Just 4 arms, swords sheathed. And she's just walking around checking things out. She looks she wanders by this table and she sees some really nice blood red cotton cloth. And she just sort of picks at it. She looks at it. She's like, "How much is this?" And I say, "It's 100 gold a yard." She says, "Yes." And just throws down like 2,000 gold.
Is she taller than me?
Oh, yes. She looks down at you and she's like, "Hello, little person.
Hello?
You will carry this for me, yes?"
To where?
Over to the portal.
You're gonna pay him 25 gold for that. Actually, like 100.
Says yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure. That's sure. Let's do it. Yeah.
Like,
of course,
it's
I'll
very
help
obvious
you.
that you are now dealing with very powerful creatures from across the multiverse now, where money, like a couple thousand gold, is nothing to these people. They will straight up just go murder a town if they need more gold. Like it's okay. Like it says, you come now.
Yeah. I'll pick it up and carry it. Yeah. I was totally willing to help out.
And
Happy
the
to do
shopkeeper looks, she's like, "Do you still want this disgusting cloth down here?" And
Yeah, no.
the Aranis looks at you and she's like, "You have terrible taste." You know, no.
Yeah, maybe you can help me with that.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure we do.
Alright, so I help carry it to wherever the portal is.
There is it's one of the portals in the hallway.
I'm
so
guessing
there
it's the
is-
one to Hades.
Yes, it is the
Okay.
one to the gray waste of Hades. And she looks at you and she says, "You could come with me, be one of my lovers." Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, that is.
I give you much gold. You seem to like gold. I give
Yeah.
you much gold.
That is a very tempting offer, and I'm absolutely flattered. But
just get her sending stone. Get her sending stone.
I'm sorry. Otherwise, so funny. Okay, hold on. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Maybe another time.
Yes, when I need more fabric, I come back.
Yeah.
Maybe if I need demon heart.
I live here, so
The hags have great demon hearts. Yes,
I have.
look at
I
this.
have heard that. I have. Dang it, I'm
Yes,
trying to rush.
very juicy, very fresh.
There is what I've heard as well.
That is good.
It
We
was
make
nice to
demon
meet you.
hearts too.
May I? Is it rude to ask for your name?
Your head would explode if you tried to say my name.
Would it explode if I were to hear it? That's a lovely name.
Wow, God.
Yes, I know.
I wish I could say it.
Your ears do bleed a little bit when you hear that.
Worth it. He's like, yeah.
Is your sound okay on there? I'm seeing all these reactions from Andy, and just nothing's coming through.
Oh.
So she leaves. You now have an extra 100 gold
He's,
in your pocket.
he's gonna go march over there. Be like, you guys are robbing me, but here's 100 gold. I want.
It's what
4
the
yards.
market will bear.
Yep.
It's
If you didn't want it,
4 yards. 4 yards of it.
Fabulous.
Do
All
I
right, you
know
now
if
have-
that's enough to cover
Yeah.
I
it?
think I just realized money's fake.
Yeah.
It's a construct.
Hey.
It's just a construct
It's
that
true.
everyone agrees with.
It's offensive.
So was that 4 yards enough to cover the?
Yes,
Oh, okay,
definitely.
okay.
All right. Let's Okay. So
All right, that was interesting.
throw it over.
All right,
Noodle.
how are you gonna get Noodle up the stairs?
Leave him.
Just leave him.
Just
there.
push him into
Elder
the portal
brain.
of the Gray Waste.
You said
just
you said there
random
was
elder brain.
there was access. There was
A way to get up the
handicap access.
stairs.
There's a ramp.
Well, there are stairs, but are you gonna get a cart? Are you gonna carry it? Or
Well,
you,
he's
what's
already
going
on a cart, right?
Well, you took him off the cart because
Oh.
the pirates wanted the cart back.
We made the
They're
cart.
pirates.
I built the
They're
cart.
not. Yeah, they took the damn cart. They are pirates.
That was rude. We would have fought them on that.
They're not.
Do you want to go back to
People.
Briny Bridge and
Get
just
harder with
and,
them.
and kill a bunch of pirates?
No,
for your cart?
not kill them, but be like, no, this is our cart. We made
I'm
it.
sorry. The pirates don't
That
want to
seems
fight
like
with
an
you.
odd retcon.
They don't.
All right,
Fine, you can have the damn cart. I don't care. You can have the damn cart. You have a
Okay,
nice cart that you made that is super splintery, and everyone is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Listen,
Just remember
it's our
that
cart, okay?
that delightful cart that you have.
Our splintery cart. And yes,
So
All
we
right,
cover
so
it
you
up.
have a
We
cart.
do our best to
gonna
Just
push
you
it
cart him
throw-
up there.
upstairs.
and everyone is sort of giving you these weird looks, like, why are they covering their cart in that terrible cloth?
Mhm.
Good lord, that's insane.
We're doing painting. We're doing
Um,
painting. Don't worry about it.
and
No one cares.
Yeah,
And
I don't
as
know if
you
that would
are-
work.
I'm self-conscious.
as a couple of things start happening as you are wandering through the market with your newly bedecked cart. One, all of the goblins in the area. So there's a goblin city here on the second level of the mine. There's about 500 goblins living there. They help with the protection of the mine, but they're also very susceptible to psychic interference.
Seems like
oh, no.
oversight.
There's
Noodle, shut up.
all of them start sort of humming, like starting with the goblins closest to the brain and then sort of moving out. They just start humming sort of unconsciously, like, Daisy, Daisy, give me your
Of course
hand.
they do.
Petty, right?
And as you are getting towards the stairs, going past all of these huge columns that show the history of the market, you turn around and one of the hags is standing there, and she's looking stunningly beautiful with her hair all done up, like one side of her hair down and one side done up in a really fancy updo with like several different like ornaments in the air, in this very sort of sleek and form-fitting cat suit with a really cool tail on it. Not a tail like a cat, but like an actual train on it.
Okay.
Just looking
Okay.
gorgeous. Just looking gorgeous, you know. She comes up and she's like,
Sorry, we don't want any.
well,
Yeah.
I might want it.
I've already been
Oh.
solicited once today.
I'm curious.
Um,
What are you planning on doing with this lovely cloth. that you
We're gonna
Um,
use it as a drop cloth for painting.
Painting, right? That's what he said.
Certainly.
Yes.
Let me be a little more clear. And I assume that you don't want me to begin shouting about what's under the cloth.
Yeah, the cart.
I mean,
I
if we
mean,
want to get stupid about this, we sure
listen,
can.
Mrs. Hag, I don't actually know your name.
I know because you've never asked.
Yeah,
Hello? Hello, Relic. How are you?
I'm fine,
It's
madam.
lovely to
Yeah,
see you,
yeah,
Relic.
that is a really good point. You have been quite rude up until this point. If you would give it, we would love to know your name.
She says that she'll die.
Yeah.
It's the second time I've heard that today.
I will give you my nickname, certainly.
Oh, that-
Names have power, don't they?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like
wasn't
I said.
implying that.
You may call me Kitty.
Oh, cat
Oh.
suit. I get it. Okay.
Okay. Yep. That's a thing.
I was absolutely going to do a James Bond thing there, and I'm like, no, I can't. Not on this
You
stream.
absolutely
I can't do it. I can't do it. You may call me Kitty.
Okay, Kitty.
Nice to see you again. Yes, I don't believe that it's for sale. We're actually going to see Corton right now, so I'm sure if you would like to join us, you're pretty
And-
busy.
Hey, Phoenix, welcome. Listen,
Yeah,
my
you're more than
dear.
welcome to. Oh, go ahead.
I would be willing to owe you a favor if you were to give me this lovely drop cloth.
Okay, just like he leans in and whispers. Just want to make sure that I'm understanding. You want the thing under the drop cloth, not the cloth. So
That's true, and
okay.
not the cart either.
I mean, you probably need
Seems
the
awful.
cart in order to move it, but probably be helpful. And his name is Noodle. And
Well,
have you heard him speak? That might potentially
Nope,
dissuade you.
just give her the thing.
I have
Just give
heard
her the
him
die.
singing. I have heard him singing since you arrived. Yes.
Our friend.
If we are gonna do this, and this big if, like really big, like 84 font big.
Bless you.
What would you do with him? Because, yeah, we took him out of a situation that was significantly unpleasant for everyone
We
involved.
rescued him. He's a rescue.
I mean,
Does
yes,
that really matter,
technically.
dear?
Listen, we haven't even gotten Corton's, say in any of this. I feel like
yeah,
we
you're
should
more than
really
welcome to come
work
and
on-
petition for it. Him.
If you read the contract that we signed very specifically while we were on this level of the market, and we are not harming anyone, we are allowed to buy and sell anything at all.
I feel like anything isn't quite right.
This is
Read
very
the contract,
sketchy.
my dear. It is absolutely correct. Don't forget
mean,
that
does
when this
Noodle-
market
wait.
was...
Does Noodle count as a person? Because you can't go around buying and selling people.
Yeah, that's
You
what
just can't do that.
that's what I was gonna say. Is that included?
You might not be able to, dear. But
Anybody
under
with
the
half a
auspices-
brain can't do it.
no, dear. Anyone
No,
who
dear.
cares can't do it.
And
Don't
dear.
mistake
That's how
me.
you sound.
Don't mistake me. She looks at you and she's just like, oh, what is happening here? What is this thing that's happening in front of me?
I've got no
like,
patience
oh.
for slavers.
And I
Let's
have
move
very
along,
little
chaps.
patience for rude little girls.
Okay.
yeah, I kind of second that opinion
ladies-
on slavers. Just
please.
Putting it out
Okay,
there.
yes. Very, very good seeing you again, Kitty. Well, very fine
Relic.
offer. We'll have to think about it and get back to you. And I just kind of scoot McCall and Daraxis and noodle away, just like, see you later.
You feel a little tickle at your back,
Oh, I
and
feel it.
something. Yes, you feel it. A little
Oh,
tickle.
God.
You look back
You could
behind
feel?
you. You look back behind you, and you see her casting Mage Hand. And she just did something to something inside you, and you start shutting down.
Cast mending with my needle of mending. What
There's
the
nothing
fuck?
broken. There's nothing broken.
Is that possible? Can someone just turn me off? It's kind of...
I would like you to do an intelligence check.
That seems insane. No saves?
I'd like you to do an intelligence check to see if you remember something.
You just have a big red button on your back.
Yeah. Would
no,
anyone
you
like
guys
to give
said
him
that,
advantage?
I'll help
you guys
him
said
by
there was
looking
a big
at
red
him.
button, but I was like, no, that's not true. So I don't know.
You do not have a big red button. That is not
Okay.
there.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah,
Oh.
There is, I mean,
Mhm.
Daraxis, you would actually, because you were there at the same time, you may absolutely, you may do an intelligence check too.
16.
So with the 16, you remember that Relic was put back together by the hags in Annika's hut
When?
when you first started.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember, you got introduced because you were in the back room of Annika's hut?
That was so long ago. That feels like
So
6
long
years
ago. Yeah.
Good
When you
lord.
started with Hunter's Harvest, Annika was the one that found you, and she and her coven were the ones that put you back together after something had happened to you. And they
Okay.
installed a failsafe so that you couldn't hurt them. So they can, in fact,
Literally
turn you
just
off.
walking away.
Yeah.
Literally the opposite
these are
of doing
hags.
that.
These are hags. Like, there's, you pissed her
this,
off.
This, I feel like this violates something. You just,
It absolutely does.
but
But this is the thing. I'm gonna need you all, like, you have your morality, and that is totally fine. Not everyone in the multiverse shares
sure.
your morality. You know,
No,
a
I
hag
mean-
will just do whatever she wants.
This doesn't violate it violates morality, but also shouldn't there be some contract? Isn't there something like,
where's
hey,
that
if you're gonna
flying
be in
axe?
Delver's Dream, you can't fucking kill my guys.
She cannot harm anyone, but the thing is, she's not
Yeah.
harming him.
No,
She's just
that counts.
she's
for
not doing
sure.
she's not doing any physical harm. She's just turning him off. She's essentially putting him to
Knocking
sleep.
someone unconscious counts.
okay.
No damage was done. They're real good at contracts. No physical damage was done, therefore they have not violated their contract.
Okay.
Does he fall down? Does he fall down the stairs?
I'm gonna punch this lady in the face, I guess.
You absolutely can. Would you like to start combat with this?
That's not a good idea.
Sorry, you guys are cutting out for me. What?
Would you like to
this
start
fail-safes,
combat with the hag?
We can't fight here. They have done a very devious, and he looks right at Kitty, way to circumvent this fail-safes here.
Yeah.
But
She waves at you.
yeah,
She's like,
no, you're clever. We get it.
Fine. I hold my hand over the cart
Mhm.
and pull out my dagger, and I say,
Not noodle.
"Turn him on, or I'll fucking kill the brain."
She looks at you.
piece
You
of
see her.
shit.
Jesus Christ, McCall.
She wiggles her hand and she's like, "No one can take a joke anymore, can they?" And she just turns her back and she wants it away. You can see her sort of looking back over her, like she wants that brain. She wants Noodle real bad.
Yeah, talk to Corton.
Okay.
And she just wanders back over to her stall and starts whispering with one of her sisters.
Is
Okay.
Relic back on?
Okay.
She is,
that,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
really weird. I'm gonna fix that. That is
That
not
was-
gonna happen
Yeah,
anymore.
So shitty.
That is less
Yeah,
than ideal.
yeah.
She just like, yeah, that was not good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go very quick now. Let's kind of
Right.
move it
Are you
along.
heading over? Are you heading to Corton's tower?
Yeah,
Yes.
like right away.
All right.
Corton, help
As you-
us.
As
Big
you
harass.
head up the grand staircase out of the market up to the first level of the mine, you see the huge columns marching all the way down to the adamantium, the giant adamantium doors that are the very impressive doors to the mine from the outside. As you get to the top of the first floor, you see a dozen goblins in very well-fitted mithril armor with obviously like mithril spears and things like that that are covered in like loyalty runes. And while they are not all standing at attention, they are a little more organized than you are used to seeing goblins. But they are guarding the place. They recognize you. They know the hunters. They know the crew from Delver Stream. And so they look at you and they give you a quick little salute and say, you go do fun things. You do the fun things.
Yeah, the fun things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Draxus gives one a high five.
Oh.
Yeah.
For some reason,
He doesn't.
he just gets pumped
Yes.
up. He likes their
he doesn't.
energy.
Yeah, he's and they're so excited that someone's being nice to them. Like they're like, yay! And they start doing like a little dance around. They completely forget that they're supposed to be guarding stuff. You know, they're
Draxus just goes down the
and
line and just gives everyone a high five.
Yeah, they get super pumped up. And the last one looks at you and he says, like, we got wine! And he pulls out this jug and uncorks it, and everyone can just, it smells so rancid. It is so disgusting. They're just like, you got wine!
Oh, hey. And Draxus like pretends to drink it and like doesn't let it pass his lips. Oh, oh.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
good.
need you to give me a just a deception check, real quick.
That's a 14.
All right, it won't be hard. It was like a 12. You need
Okay.
to get, so you're fine. These goblins aren't super pathetic. They're not amazing guards. Like,
But they're so cute.
they are cute, and it keeps them out of trouble.
I just lean over to McCall and I'm just like, yeah, he gets like this sometimes. I'm sorry. I don't.
And the smell of the wine kind of snaps Draxus out of it. He's like, okay, yeah, we should go. Yep.
And then as you are leaving, all the goblins start like drinking the wine and singing, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, dude. And you pass all the various storerooms and things like that on your way out without much more incident. As you start approaching Corton's tower, you see that there's a light on, but it's quiet in there, which is weird because you're used to Corton like always talking to somebody about something. Like he's always got plans about what's happening. So what are you gonna do? Do you knock? Do you approach? Do you just go in?
Yeah, we just walk
Go
in.
in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say no, but that's fine.
You just walk in.
Yep.
He
If
is.
there's no sign on the door.
Did he leave a sock on the doorknob or something? Like,
Eh.
I mean, you are entering somebody else's home. So you walk right in. What you see is Corton's study, all decked out very beautifully, set out. He is sitting there with a book and a pipe, and it looks like a glass of wine. It's the first time you have ever seen him sort of relaxed. He's always trying to fix some crisis that is happening
Yeah,
somewhere.
good for you, Corton.
perfect. We
Fine.
found you in
He's
the
just-
best mood. Let me introduce you to our new friend, Noodle. And I take off the curtain.
He doesn't turn around. You just hear this.
Yeah, we brought him to you because we have literally no idea what to do with it.
Oh,
Hags
God.
really want him. I didn't want to give it to the hags. Apparently, I have an off switch too. Just not fun.
I sat down not 60 seconds ago for the first time since we started this.
Well, please don't get up. Just
And
can you-
oh my God.
Uh,
This, why? He sort of closes his book, another big sigh, puts it down. He's like, yes. What can I do? Oh my God. He sees the brain. He's like, what did you do?
we got an elder brain. His name is Noodle. There seem to be tadpoles too.
yeah,
I'm sorry, there's
He
what?
likes bugs.
He does like bugs.
and
Singing.
orange soda.
A budding
As-
entomologist.
Yes.
We could have. And he
I'm
signals.
I'm sorry, I have to stop. When we create the card for Noodle, his name is going to be Noodle the Budding Entomologist.
The budding entomologist. Yes.
Absolutely. You get inspiration for that, McCall.
That's awesome.
That's delightful. You are a delight. So, Noodle the Budding Entomologist. You see that there are now like 3 tadpoles swimming around in there, and anybody who wants to give me either they're not natural creatures, so either an Arcana check or an Intelligence check may do so.
Would Diraxis get advantage because he's from the Underdark or no?
30-20.
Yes, Diraxis, you can definitely get advantage on that.
It's a 15.
So, Relic, you
What is
are
that?
the only one that recognizes the fact that as the Elder Brain started absorbing, like, the insects and things like that, it was producing tadpoles. And so as long as it's not absorbing food or absorbing nutrients, it won't be creating new tadpoles. You watch as Corton just lifts one of his hands up and an arcane sigil forms in fire in front of him, and 3 scorching rays shoot out of his hand at the tadpoles, killing each one of them.
Yeah, it's probably a good call.
Yeah.
Well, I
that's
mean,
fair.
here was our thinking. Before you get mad, we could have just.
Too late.
We could have just. He doesn't want to say it out loud. He's like, could have just. But we figured maybe it would be helpful to have in some kind of way. That we didn't want to squander an opportunity.
Well, I mean, we've seen that other guy hang out around here, and like maybe we
What
can make them
other
allies.
guy?
I don't remember his name.
He's like
the one
dark,
that owns the bar.
and he like wears a cloak, and he drinks all the time, and
Air
I'm gonna
and-
need you guys to give me. You're gonna have to crit on a perception check to have seen Ithul as anything other than a human,
oh, I
because
guess
he does not
that's
let
totally
down
true.
that disguise.
Yeah.
So if any of you crit on a perception check,
I could
there's
failed.
That's a 9.
so no, you.
A rule.
Ithul is just a fabulous guy who tends the tavern. You know.
Never mind. All right, but maybe we can make allies. You know, like the. Listen, I know we're going to war with Nunked, and they have undead.
You would like a troop of Illithid, a troop of mind flayers.
We have no idea what we wanted. You're the smartest person
Certainly.
we know, and
Who-
we figured
well,
maybe you
let's-
could turn this into an advantage. Sorry. That was
Oh,
what I was
squad.
thinking.
Go find me things to help in the war effort. No, not those things.
Yeah,
Things I imagine in my brain that I won't tell you about.
that's true.
I I mean, that was a little sarcastic,
Fine.
but that was pretty spot on.
Sorry, I didn't do his voice
I mean,
right, but I only got the one accent.
How weird can having a good illithid be? I mean, we have a
But-
good.
At the
He-
very
he
least,
strides-
we can
no,
learn.
He strides past you, pops open the door. You notice that there are a couple of dwarves that are sort of hanging out in the vicinity. He looks at one of them. He says, I'm going to need about 20 pounds of lead and another 50 pounds of adamantium. He closes the
make
door,
him a
comes back
mech?
in.
You gonna make Noodle a mech?
A noodle mech.
No.
Oh, that's
I'm going
that's
to
more
shield the
disappointing than
rest
I'd like.
of the compound. I'm going to shield the rest of Delver's dream from the influence of an illithid elder brain.
He's pretty
Uh,
cute.
Yeah, have you heard him? He's kind of.
He's good at singing. That's really.
He
what
likes
he's
to
have
sing and he
seen-
likes bugs.
I have seen this. Yes, I have seen the state that he is in. As you continue talking about what to do with Noodle, one of the dwarves comes back with a cart that's laden with both lead and adamantium, and
It
sort
took
of
him like
leaves
5
it.
minutes.
As you watch, Corton waves his hand, and the adamantium and the lead seem to melt and mix together into an alloy. And you watch as with his other hand, he conjures a Bigby's hand and takes the illithid, sets him over near the kitchen in a corner. And you watch as an adamantium and lead box suddenly covers the entirety of Noodle's little tub. On the top, there is an adamantium and lead plug that he can put in there. The lead will actually stop the psychic influences. And the adamantium is there to ensure that no one can break through it.
That's a good idea. Give him a little home.
You,
Yes.
knew you were the right person to come to.
Besides that, I'll explain to him the whole deal that we made
Oh
with
yeah.
the pirates about him going and building houses for them and stuff, and it's just like, so yeah, I don't know exactly when they're expecting you, but
Yeah, probably after everything.
Well, I suppose at some point, I will have to go talk to the Council of Princes for merchantry and find a 20 square mile spot that someone is willing to give up and give to the pirates. Fantastic! This is turning out to be a glorious evening.
We have
Isn't
ships. Oh yay!
Yes. Thank you for that. That is delightful.
oh,
We will now be able to transport things.
I'll explain to him the whole Aquafina incident with the the ship and everything too, and how now we have a dragon on our side.
Yeah, that's cool too.
That sort
Oh,
of
well
he perks
fed
up at that.
dragon.
Yeah, that he perks up. He's like, that very well might be useful. Anything else?
Oh, yes, and then I'll show him the 3,000 gold piece worth pile of quartz that we have, and just be like, yeah. Also, we
Just pull it out of your
stopped the
pocket.
illithids from, yeah, the just dump it on the ground from my bag of holding.
It
Yeah,
fills the
so
room.
the illithids
Are you
were
not?
turning the fey creatures into quartz crystals.
Yeah, is Calyx back? Did he let you know about that?
Calyx is not back yet. Obviously, he's still working. It's only been like a day
Oh, okay.
since you left him. He's got a lot to do over there. He's got a lot of people.
Yeah,
there.
so the Lithids were making the fake creatures high, and it turned them to crystal.
Well, that's
Desire and
upsetting.
despair were there too.
It was.
It was a good time.
So
Well,
that's
I'm glad you
that's
stopped that.
it.
Fantastic.
Besides that, I think McCall needs some rest. It's been
I
a,
mean, we
been
all
a
do.
minute.
We
Yes.
had a long rest on the boat, but it was a shitty sleep because we were on a fucking boat.
Yeah.
And then we fought Aquafina.
And then we fought Aquafina.
Yeah.
Well,
Good times.
I think you have certainly earned a rest. That is something that we shall definitely be seeing. You may retire to the hunter's hut.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll help Relic.
If there's nothing else, I'm going to try to return to my book and my glass of wine.
Yep.
Um,
Enjoy. Drax is going to help
Enjoy.
Relic pick up all the quartz pieces that he dropped on the
Yeah, I
ground.
kind of scooped
Are
them
you?
back
Do you guys?
into
Corton's going to look at you and say, "Is that for me?"
we were going to sell it.
But I mean, if you have a better use for it, it's not like we really need money.
Corton, please.
He's apparently allergic to quartz dust.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let's get this out of here for you.
No, he looks at you and he says, "Oh no, I have a much better use for it." And
Yeah. Sure.
he waves his hand, and you watch as these gorgeous, pure quartz plates and bowls are created, and he sends them over to his cabinet. That
Yeah.
will be nice when we have quartz. Will hold up a little better than glass, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have
of
it. That's fine.
Well, not
Did
have
he
it.
use
I
all
mean,
of it?
You know,
He did. Yeah.
he'll
Oh.
pay for it, but
We'll go talk to someone to get reimbursed. I have no idea. I mean, we own part of the mine, so just like, hey, we need gold for this.
Yeah, you can definitely get some money if you need it. There's
well,
no, actually, you guys don't own part of
Oh,
the
we
mine.
don't.
we haven't
No.
signed the
The
contract
hunters
yet.
the hunters don't. Never got invited to sign the contract. Only the Delvers people own it. You're working there, certainly.
Capitalism
Which-
strikes again.
It's true. It's very sad. There is, I mean, socialized capitalism. Like, you do have free room and board, and all of that. There's
Do we
in a
have free
medieval-
room and board? Because we are working for them.
I mean, it's part of our pay.
Yeah, it's part of your pay. Like that's
The
part of your pay.
contract.
Yeah, that's part of your pay
Well,
structure.
we don't even get
It's-
paid.
It's not socialism.
There is, but you do get part of the profits from B&B Baubles. So,
Yes.
what did you bring back?
Well,
we can get to that after
We
the stream.
did bring
but
back
keep-
quartz.
Yeah, I was about to say.
bring back like the stuff that you brought from animals that you can sell.
Draxus
There.
whips up like a receipt and just writes the amount of quartz. Like, can you sign this off so we can get someone to pay us for it?
Yeah, okay,
I think that's fair.
that's fair. All right.
Corton just sort of looks at you like, oh my god.
Does he sign it though?
Mhm.
So he's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, I feel like you gave me glasses because I took an illithid elder brain off your hands so it wouldn't kill everyone in the mine.
I don't think it would intentionally kill everyone in the mine if it helps.
Noodles.
They all still would have been
Nice.
dead with tentacles coming out of their face.
I
So
mean,
that's-
maybe.
Well, I think that you're just not happy with the gift we brought you, but that's fine.
Good night.
Good night.
Listen here.
You just walk out and close the door.
As you leave, one of the dwarves comes up to you, and it's like, this should do it, and you each get 500 gold.
Okay.
Thank you.
And now, are you going to head back to your delightful hunter's resting place?
Yes.
Yeah.
The hunter's hut.
Go to
Fabulous. If you would like to look at your roll 20, lo and behold,
Ooh.
here is now where you live. This is the Hunter's Hut. You will see there are kitchens, a huge dining table, and individual bedrooms for each of you. I would like each of you to grab your token and put it in your bedroom. We can still certainly have discussions before bed if you'd like to do that, but I'd like to know which bedrooms are yours.
Let me zoom in a bit. Hold on.
That's
It's a big
good
one in the
question.
corner.
Yeah, there is.
There is a big one in the corner. Does one of you want to claim
Probably.
that?
I was gonna steal it, but Relic probably needs it. He's.
I don't sleep.
Yeah, neither
Oh, you
really
don't
does
sleep?
Daraxis.
I don't really need a bedroom.
Well, so
I'll take
each
it.
of you, I'm going to need you to
Suckers.
claim a bedroom. Each of you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll claim this corner over here.
All right, so this is going to be, let me put it in font that we can all see. This is, nope, that's too big. 100 is too big. This is going to be McCall. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I need to transfer this to the token layer. There we go. All right, so that's
Nice.
for McCall. And here we're getting bedrooms. This is for Daraxis.
Nice.
And this is for Relic. And let's move this down into your bedroom. There you go. And Relic, there's your bed. See, it's a nice bed. Everybody likes that bed.
Yeah, everybody's favorite bed,
It's a
actually.
good one.
It is. It is. So, is there anything that you'd like to do with your time before you head to bed? Or are we just going to go straight to sleep after a very long day?
I'm gonna start using my downtime while during sleep to scribe scrolls. Scribe some magic
So
scrolls.
how much time are, because you do have to lay inoperative
For
6 hours.
Yep.
So how long is it going to take you to scribe a scroll?
I can use part of the downtime and then continue up the scroll later. So I'm gonna use full 4 hours if we generally sleep for 8.
Well, you need 6
Or
hours,
2
not
hours.
4.
Yeah,
Yes, 2 hours. All right, cool.
Yep.
So you'll use 2 hours for that. Daraxis, anything you want to do?
So he doesn't need sleep. He just needs to meditate for 4 hours a day. He's gonna meditate, and then he's going to make potions and elixirs, things.
Okay.
for
Are you
medicine.
so Relic, are you doing this? Are you sleeping first and then doing scrolls? Or are you doing scrolls and then sleeping?
If Daraxis is up, I'll be up around the same time as him, and we'll work kind of in the same room, I guess. Like, what's this room? Is this kind of the
So
worst?
that's not what I asked. Are you doing
doing it
scrolls
first
before
or
you
after?
sleep?
Daraxis is gonna meditate first.
Okay,
For
so
4
I'll do
hours.
it. I'll do it after. I'll sleep first.
Okay. So, McCall, anything from you?
I'm going to bed. I'm at 3 hit points.
She's like,
Big
no,
sleep.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. All right. So, Daraxis. No, not Daraxis. Yes, Daraxis.
Oh.
Daraxis.
Yeah.
You are. So, do you set like an alarm or something like that to wake you up?
Part of is like semi-consciously meditating, so I don't know if it's necessary. So no,
Okay.
but we'll see what happens.
So because you're gonna meditate a little long this evening. It's
Gonna
gonna
run
be, yeah. You are going to so after about, and I'm gonna put you here in bed. doing? Oh, whoops. No, that is. Oh, the words now. I can't get to the freaking token. There we go.
Phoenix
All right,
Iwaki's
so
saying stick it on the map layer so you don't accidentally select it later.
yes, thank you. And map layer. There we go. And we will do that. Thank you. That is fabulous advice. And that goes on the map layer. There we go. Now I can get to you. Now I can move you around. There we go. So you're in your very comfy bed. Everything is great. Everything is nice. And you're just hanging out, doing your thing. When you suddenly open your eyes. And first I would like McCall, I'd like a perception check from you with disadvantage, and I'd like a perception check from Relic, straight roll.
Okay, so Relic stays conscious during the whole time, so
I'm aware of that, which is why you do not have disadvantage.
just a perception check.
Oh,
Yes.
do I have disadvantage?
You do, because you were sleeping.
Cool.
Oh, darn it! That would have been great.
17.
All right, 17. So, I will keep that in mind as things progress. Thraxis, you are having a lovely meditation. It is going. You are feeling delightful. When you hear the door sort of creak a little bit. Before you can do anything, suddenly standing in front of you are 3 drow. Relic, you heard something moving through the house, but it just sounded like normal footsteps. I'd like you to give me a, what would it be? Let's do a not a nature check, a survival check.
Did I finish my long rest?
You did.
Okay.
15.
Survival check. So you can't tell, like, you just think it's one of your friends, one of the people in the house wandering around. It just sounds like human footsteps. You wake with an imposing drow woman standing over your bed. Wake up and bow, worm! You watch as what looks like a mass of tentacles begins creeping out of her rippling forearm. I said, bow! I will not ask again. She stands, waiting for you to comply. Flanking her are 2 very dangerous-looking drow. You recognize their insignias. They are assassins in the service of the Temple of Lolth. You shake your head and clear your eyes. Finally, you are able to recognize the woman standing in front of you. It is Matron Calaxia, the woman who used to own you, the woman who murdered your mentor in front of you. She bends a little closer and says, Lolth wants the geometry, and you have to die for her to get it. Are you ready, worm? And with that, we shall roll initiative!
Oh God. Okay. The way you said it,
Hold
for
on
some
one sec
reason,
before-
I was thinking you were gonna say, and that's the end of the session. I was like, I looked at the time. I was like, it's a little early.
And that's it. Screw everybody. I'm done for the day.
Oh God.
All right. Click on your tokens and give me some initiative. Initiative. We're going to do it. It's going to be great. It's going to be super fun, is what it's going to be. Everybody
How
likes
the
it.
fuck did they find out about the geometry?
They've got a goddess on their side, dude. Like,
She's
I
bad.
told you,
Goddesses don't
you're
just
not
know
the-
things,
she's
know
a
everything by
bad-
virtue of
a-
being goddesses.
Bad goddess.
She knows how to scry. So remember, this is when you really learn people want them damn touchstones. That's what they want.
It's funny that she didn't even mention that I used to be owned by her. She doesn't give a shit about that right now. That's not important.
You.
Oh, thanks for the bits, Air Genasi.
Oh. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we talking about? That's fabulous.
We're gonna need it.
Right? You let me know how you want to spend that, Erigenasi. Now that we have started combat, destruction shall come to you in your bedroom. All right, Diraxis, you have 2 advantages right now from Erigenasi.
Okay,
We are doing some fabulous things.
I'm gonna use one for initiative because
Oh shit! Okay, all
a
right.
10 is gonna get me killed. 18. That's
All
a
right,
lot better. Okay.
much better. Okay, let's see how this looks now. McCall, you, since your bedroom is right next to his, I will give you another perception because she started speaking and she wasn't like she's not the type to whisper. So like when she commanded him to bow, I will say you heard that.
Okay.
Relic, why are you putting up the alarm spell?
Oh, no, I was looking at it. I'm sorry. I
Sorry, I'm like, did you set an alarm?
Alarm!
No. I was too tired. I forgot about it.
So, McCall, you may wake up, you're sort of bleary-eyed, you don't, and how long does a tiefling have to do a full 8 hours?
Tiefling is just like a regular humanoid
Okay.
who sleeps. So long rest is long rest, yeah.
I'm going to say that you gain the advantage of 2 short rests. So you can roll hit dice to gain back hit points.
You're cutting it out for me. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, damn it. Yes. There is you can roll you can have 2, since you didn't finish a full long rest, you can have 2 short rests, essentially. So you can roll to get your hit points back twice, if you want to. So you can roll all of your, because normally on a short rest you can only roll like half of your hit dice.
Okay.
So you can do that to get your hit points back, and anything else that you would normally get back for a full long rest, you can get like half of those things back for this long rest.
Cool.
All right,
Cool.
Having done that, why don't you tell me? You just heard somebody tell.
That was an accident.
You just woke up and you just casting things. Just
Bam.
Yep.
Yes, you
Oops.
are right. So we are now in combat. This is gonna get crazy. All right. So, oh damn, we've got some advantages. Relic, you have 1 advantage. Diraxis, you have another advantage. McCall, you have 1 advantage. Please keep track of those and let me know when you would like to use them. Now, McCall, you have just woken up. You are currently prone. What would you like to do?
I don't know who woke me up. So I am going to cast Thaumaturgy and make my voice boom and say, "Who has woken this devil from her slumber? Because you are going to pay for that."
As you say that, I'm gonna say that it distracts the drow enough that they are going to they're gonna be a little distracted. I'll see how I want to play that out, how I want to game that out later in this round. But yes, after casting Thaumaturgy, so that's your action. What else would you like to do?
I guess I'll sit up and be on the edge of the bed so I can pop off if I need to. But
Fabulous.
I don't know that there's
Anything-
anything like horribly wrong right now.
Right.
So
Maybe this is something that he's into. You don't know,
maybe
Duraxis.
Raxus is being a fucking asshole and just not warning anybody.
When he invites
Like,
his
she's
friends
used to this.
in.
Nice.
She lived in Malbolge with Glacia for a while, so she's used to this kind of shit. But it doesn't mean she likes it.
This is the equivalent of the kids down the block having a loud party. Like, it's like there's nothing unusual
It's
here.
the equivalent of your roommate inviting multiple people over to sleep with, and you're like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah, come on,
You can
dude.
Whoa.
So loud. Just warn a
Put
girl,
on some
all right?
white noise. Jesus.
Just warn me. That's all I ask.
Oh my god. All right, Relic. Someone has just spoken across the hall.
Of course I'm gonna get up and go check it out.
Good. Good.
So yeah, I'll. At this point, I've heard all the rustling coming from the room, and now I've heard McCall's thaumaturgying. So I'm just gonna
Mhm.
like go just check on Duraxis and see these drow sitting there. Think back to when we all like were in each other's memories, and just immediately cast Shadowblade and attack twice.
Who are you going to attack, though?
Just the one in front of me.
All right, fabulous. Okay. Well, let's see, sir, what that looks like. Give me some attack and damage. Some damage, please.
Okay, let me go ahead and just roll the attack to hit. Okay, there's that. I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade also.
All right, fabulous. And as you pull out, as the arm blade comes out, you see that there's an amulet on the drow woman's chest. As soon as the arm blade comes out, it starts shining. And she just looks up at you and she says, Loth will bring us great glory and pleasure if we bring in 2 touchstones instead of 1. Get his arm away from his body.
Okay, so I do immediately 12 damage to the one in front of me.
Okay, all right.
I do another 4 damage of fire to this person in front of me, and then I do 12 fire damage to the person to immediately the right.
12 fire damage to
This
the
one.
to the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do my Shadow Blade.
All right, so hold on 1 sec. All right. Because you now have a named NPC coming after you, she actually has a character sheet and not a stat block. Yay! We get the fun stuff. It's
Oh,
gonna be
no.
good times. All right, so you do 12 damage to her, you say?
12 damage to her. 16
She's
damage
not
to the other
super
one.
excited about that. She is not. There's,
And I'm
and
gonna
how
roll
much
the,
damage total? How much damage total to the assassin?
16 total damage to the assassin.
my
And then I'm doing another. Does an 18 hit?
The assassin or the drow matron?
The assassin.
It does hit.
Okay. So I'm going to do another
Solid.
2d8 to them. So that's another 10 damage to them.
Oh my lord.
So
he
total-
looks up at you.
Coming out
26.
swinging.
26 to the person in front of me, 12 fire damage to the matron.
He's pissed off. He's pissed off at you now. Anything else? Anything else, Relic?
Duraxis, what the hell is going on here, man? Why are all these people here?
The matron turns around and she says, "Listen, scrap metal. It's none of your business. Get his arm, I say." And now it looks like, oh, everybody goes before the enemies. It's not often we get that. All right, Diraxis, it's your turn.
All right, Draxus is gonna be
do?
like, yeah, fuck this, and he's gonna disengage and run behind. Can he get past these guys?
So I'm just gonna say right now, disengaging isn't gonna matter because you're still gonna move through, regardless of the. So does disengage mean that you don't get attacks of opportunity from that one person, or you don't get it for the round?
Get it. You don't get it for the round.
Sorry, I
I'm
forgot.
okay.
Unwavering mark.
Sure.
Unwavering mark.
You what?
I unwavering mark the person directly in front of me. I gotta remember to keep doing that.
Is that
So
is that a bonus action? Is that an action?
No,
is that...
it's like
Yeah.
divine smite. It's an other.
Okay.
If I hit someone with a melee attack, I can mark them, and it just gives them disadvantage on attacking anybody.
Okay, fabulous.
not me.
All right, let's do it to it. Welcome, Gay Rock. There is first time chatter, delightful. You got into combat with a crazy bitch who was in here trying to murder everybody.
Yeah,
There
she's
is
a
so.
bad person.
Yes, she is not cute. So, all right, so you have used your action to disengage. What are you going to do next?
He is going to spend some sorcery points to hasten. No, I can't remember what it's called.
To quicken?
Yes, quicken. Yes, quicken. To quicken Maximilian's earthen grasp.
And who are you grasping?
The matron. But first, does my wild magic surge? It does not. Okay.
Oh, dang it.
Okay.
So it is a 17 strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw. All right.
Or
Um,
take 9 damage and be restrained.
all
I'll
right.
put this-
Let's see what she rolls, shall we? Let us see. And it is... Oh, damn. She definitely misses that.
Yes.
Okay. So she is now restrained, you say?
She is, yes, restrained, and she's being held by the hand.
Okay. All right. So she's restrained, but that means she can still cast spells and she can still
Yes.
do things.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But she has disadvantage. Like you have advantage on attacks against her.
Yeah. The other thing
Fabulous.
is, in order she can break out, but it's a strength check
Sure.
to escape.
Sure. So, is anything else, Diraxis?
Nope,
or...
that is it. He is freaked out and shocked that they
Yes.
were able to get in here, and no one. Well, he's assuming that no one tried to stop him. Maybe there's like dead dwarves outside and whatnot, but
She looks at you and she says, Duraxis, your magic techniques, like all feeble men, need some work. She just lifts her hand, and you see the symbol of a spider form in the air in front of her. The symbol travels through the doorway until it is hanging in the air by Diraxis. She just says, Lolth, lend me your wrath. Lend me your fire. Destroy them. And with
Ugh.
that,
Lucky I don't have Mage Slayer yet. Oh, god dang it.
I
a
actually
flame
have Mage Slayer.
strike descends through the ceiling, destroying a huge hole in the ceiling of the hunter's hut as it strikes both Diraxis and Relic. Give me DC 16 dexterity saves.
I'm gonna roll it with advantage.
crap. Yeah, I'm gonna give advantage too.
Are you
Oh
gonna?
my
Are you
gosh.
using that? Are you using your advantage?
Yeah.
Oh,
19.
All right.
That was a 6.
Diraxis, you are going to take 12 fire damage and 15 radiant damage for a
Good
total of 27.
God.
You are down, probably.
No, almost.
Relic,
Oh,
you are
thanks for
going to
haste,
take.
Genasi.
You what?
Genasi just gave you haste.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. That will be very useful next round. Thank you very much, Genasi. All right, we have got it. So you will take half that damage,
All good.
Relic. There is. She looks at you and she just says, "I am not frightened of petty little men doing petty little things. Your destruction shall be swift." And she giggles a little bit. And that is it for her. Next, we have got a drow assassin that is standing directly in front of Relic. The drow assassin is going to attempt an acrobatics check. Let us see. If he gets a DC of 15, he can move through your space unimpeded.
Can I still hit him?
He's not going to. He does make it. He is not going to leave your area of effect, which means no, you don't get a reaction. He is simply on the other side of you now.
Good God.
And he looks at you and says, "Let us see how you like it." And because he's done the acrobatics check, he's going to get advantage on you because he's now on the other side.
I
And
was
he
like,
has an
why is-
ally, and he has an ally within. The matron is still within 5 feet. So he is going to come at you with a little bit of some short sword.
You guys
Some-
decidedly can be.
Who doesn't like a little short sword in their bag? Everybody likes a little short sword. It's nice. So, shall we see? Shall we see what happens? Good sir. Short sword. Short sword! Let's see. Oh! So, the first one. Oh my god. I need a DC 15 Constitution save for me, please.
I can
Does he
never
hit
tell
me?
if it's a crit or.
Is it? Oh, he does not hit the first time, and he crit fails the second. So as he is tumbling, he grabs the door jamb and uses it to swing himself up and over your head in this beautiful acrobatic leap. But in the meantime, his short sword comes loose from his scabbard and clatters to the floor. So he now uses the rest of his movement to pick up his short sword again, but he misses his attacks
What
on
an idiot.
He looks at you as you say that to Raxus and says,
Yeah, I do that.
Now, the next one looks at you and says, "Everyone loves getting stabbed in the front, too, don't they, brother?" And now he has advantage on his strikes. Look at this. Let's see what happens now, shall we? God damn it, it's at 22.
Yeah.
You're a bastard. So he goes, whap, 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 trying to get you, and you just, like, it clatters off various pieces of your armor. And you're like, what are you trying to do here? What's going on? And with that, McCall, you now hear the sounds of fire, and you definitely heard something breaking the roof of the house.
What the fuck are you into? I will head into the fray. I got
Good,
like
good.
45 feet of movement, so here I come. I'm gonna.
Oh, damn, hold on. There's a couple of things happening.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes, Phoenix, you can give me advantage. You sure
Well,
can.
please don't.
Why?
Yes! A DM finally standing up for the poor DM.
It's a PC. You're not a PC.
And Erigenasi coming in with the
I have 5 hit
environmental
points.
effect.
Why, Phoenix? Why me?
Phoenix, what the fuck?
Erigenasi. I love you, Phoenix. You make me happy. Erigenasi, would you like... Let's see what kind of environmental effect we could do. Would you like to do, let us say, I'm only going to give you 2 options this time instead of 3. You can choose cold or poison. Which one would you like, Erigenasi? And while we wait for that, why don't you tell me what else? Oh, cold. Oh, good. Because you said cold, I'm going to give you a hint. Relic, get out of the way. That is all I will tell you. Now, McCall, you have entered the hallway. You see drow assassins coming after Relic. No idea why, just drow assassins happen.
No rest for the wicked.
And what would you like to do, McCall?
I'm gonna punch him in the face really hard.
You get advantage on your attacks because he is flanked by your friend.
Completely surrounded. What an idiot.
Punch.
Oh,
Even
and
colder.
I'm sorry. Diraxis, I need a Constitution saving throw. How much damage did you take
Oh, a lot.
from the flame strike?
Jeez,
27?
27. So that's...
Yes. So you would need to get a DC 13. It's a DC 13 saving throw.
Oh, he drops that.
And Earthen
He
Grasp is gone now.
He's been rocked.
Yeah, she looks at you and she says, "Naughty, naughty." Now, sorry, there's McCall.
Cool.
Is that your unarmed strike? Don't forget, you
Yes,
get
but
to
I'm
roll
gonna
with
use my
advantage.
advantage.
Well, no, you
Yeah.
get it automatically
Oh, I get
because they are
advantage, okay.
flanked.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Whatever.
sad. Is it? Do you just have the 1 attack right now, or do you have 2 attacks?
I attack 2 times.
Gimme. Okay, and
Boom.
an 18 does hit.
Great. I'm gonna
Solid.
use Flurry of Blows so I can hit him 3 times.
Okay, give me 2 more attacks with advantage. Don't forget, you can hit the shift button, and that will give you. You can just roll with advantage.
Oh.
No, I think Flurry of Blows is you just make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're still attacked, which means you're still rolling with advantage on the attack roll.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Oh, and look, someone gave McCall advantage. That's crazy.
Thanks.
Wow, what a
Wait, and
generous
McCall.
person.
Oh, damn, McCall, you also have haste.
I mean, hey,
Did
What?
someone just give
Oh
you
yeah,
That's what I
haste?
meant.
you get another point.
Mikhail, yeah, you just got. Oh my God, you just got hit. All right.
God bless.
Oh,
I will punch
okay,
him
so-
again.
The second one, give me your final attack with advantage, please.
I hit. Come on.
That's
Oh,
damage.
That was a damage.
Yeah, that's it.
Eh.
All right.
Oh.
Sadly, you missed the third one. So you get 2
But the-
attacks in.
A 2 hit.
Yes. Tell me,
Alright.
how much damage do you do?
Looks like I did 4 on one and 9 on the other.
Okay. All right. So you do 13 damage total.
Yep.
Fabulous. I love it. All right. There we are.
And did
Anything
you say
else
I'm
that you would
haste?
like?
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Oh, wait. You have
no.
you have haste. So you have 1 more.
I just
action.
did the haste attack.
No, you didn't.
I didn't? Okay,
Nope.
cool.
You have
Then I
two
will
normal.
attack
You
again.
have two normal attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have
I
two
did
normal
those.
attacks plus flurry of blows, which gives you 2 more attacks.
Great.
So you've got 4 attacks in that round. You have 1 left.
Great
if you
that I
want.
have one more. Let's do it.
Punch all the time. That's a crit, baby. Yeah.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Gimme that crit!
All right. So it's gonna be 2d6 plus 3, yeah? Or
Yes,
just double?
we can just
If-
double it.
if
That's
you
fine.
hit-
Great.
So,
18.
so 18 damage.
18 plus 13.
Solid.
31.
I am gonna say, tell me what you do to get him prone.
Ooh. It's very like 90s Star Trek where I'm just like jab, punch, poosh, and like get him on the back of the neck and he just
I love the double fisted one like that.
Yeah, it's a dumb Star Trek bit and I
Karate!
love it.
You have to say karate.
Right,
It makes
good.
it more powerful.
All right, fabulous. I love it. All right, so. Oh my God, there's so much happening now. Okay, so
Yeah, cool.
you
I'm
have
done.
got. All right, McCall is
Hit him
done.
very good.
Relic, what are you gonna do?
Even knowing that some kind of effect, some cold effect will happen, Relic doesn't want to let these guys through the door, so I'm just gonna steadfast here and do 2 attacks on the matron.
Okay. All right, give me those 2 attacks, please.
Solid.
Gimme.
Let's go ahead.
All right.
And this one.
And tell me a fun story about this.
So
A 19.
Relic.
So roll them. So hold on. Roll all of your attacks at once, please. All the attacks you're going to do this
a
round.
26.
All right. So let's see. They both hit. Now tell me, what are you going to do?
I'm going to remark this woman, and I'm going to use the blade, and I'm just going to try and stab that amulet that's glowing. It's just like a target to me, and I'm going to use my shadow blade and bring it up, and then just kind of like try and scrape up through her chest.
Okay, so you are aiming at a tiny object. I'm going to need you to, I didn't know that at the beginning. I'm going to need you to roll me.
I'm just aiming for her chest.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because you can aim at things and try to destroy them, right? But it takes much more. So just so we know, that is an option for people. There is yes, give me that sweet damage. Let me know
Okay,
how much
so-
that's gonna be.
Green flame blade again,
Oh Lord. All right.
because cantrips are awesome.
So it's all the things. You're doing all the things. Good.
And
Oh,
then
good.
I'm going to Shadow Blade. So I do. Let's do. What is that?
Okay.
20. So I do
Oh my God.
8 psychic damage to this person,
All right.
and I also do 9, 10, 11. I do 11 damage
All right.
to them and 13 damage to the other person.
Give me all of it. Give me
Yeah.
all of it.
So 24 and 8 damage total, but
So 32
13
damage.
to the other
Fabulous.
person.
Wait, so what? So 32 so
Green
how much?
flame
24?
blade, so yeah. So
So-
11 damage and 8 to the matron, and then 13 to the other person. To the
So
assassin.
you're saying 19 damage to the matron.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
and
13 to the
13. Thank you. That's what I need. All right. So they are looking a little nonplussed at you. They're not super excited about what's going on. Anything else from you?
I did mark the patron mother, whatever her name is.
The
but that's it.
matron, yes. All right, fabulous. Diraxis, tell me something good.
Dirax is just like kind of wobbling on his feet. He reaches in his bag, pulls out a potion, and and just puts it to his lips. And as soon as he drinks it, he wipes his mouth on. Let me go real quick. That's 17. Okay, that's
Oh,
really
nice.
helpful.
Nice.
Okay.
That is very helpful.
He's gonna wipe his lips, throw the bottle. He's like, if you truly understood the power that you seek, you would have brought more people. And he raises his hands to the matron. And
I'm gonna say,
Yep.
if you're gonna try to use your touchstone, you only get to use it once a day. It's not once a long rest, and it's not yet dawn.
Oh, I thought you
And
said
you
it's
used
day
it.
since we were on the ship.
No, you used
Yeah.
it. You used it on the ship, and then you left the ship and came back, and this was going to
It's
be
not
the
a full
next day.
Oh,
Sadly.
Oh,
Sadly,
balls.
yes.
Okay, that would have
But
been.
you do have haste still. So
Okay. Yes. Give me just 1 sec. We're gonna do Scorching Ray if I can swing it with my wild magic. Let's see.
all right, let's see. Give me some wild
Get her
magic.
ass.
12. Okay,
All right,
so yes.
you're good.
So
Who are you aiming
we're
at?
actually going to upcast it. I'm gonna aim all 3 at the
Oh.
matron.
Okay.
Fucking get her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not super excited about that. All right, give me all 3 though.
So there.
How many rays is it?
It's
Is it 4?
Yeah.
4. Okay, fabulous. All right,
Oh,
let's do it.
I guess I need to do attacks for each of those as well. So
You
the
do.
first one was 16,
The first one misses.
18, 20,
18 misses.
5.
So the
15.
third one hits. So you do 6 damage to her.
Oh, I guess it's just 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So
she swapped away 3 of these things, and she's not expecting. Of course, she knows this spell. She sees you casting this. She's like, whap, whap, whap. And then a 4th one hits. She's like, oh,
that's 16 damage.
tricky little man.
That's
All right, anything else?
it.
All right. Well, give me just a moment. Why don't you, Diraxis, tell me a little about what exactly is going on here? Shall you?
What? Sorry.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling about this whole thing
Oh,
happening? The matron just popped in.
He's terrified, but he's encouraged because his friends are with him. He's not alone this time. So there's the fears creeping in, but it's not the same. There isn't despair like there was before. Feels like he has a chance.
Good.
And but he doesn't want his friends to get hurt because of it.
Well, as you are feeling these feelings, you look, and you can see it, Diraxis. Relic does not see it. He is facing inside the room, and McCall, you are facing away. But suddenly, a little ice method shows up. The cold has come thanks to Erigenasi.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Does
And then-
Diraxis associate this thing with anything? Is
You
there
may
any
give me an
connections?
Arcana check. You may give me an Arcana check to see if you recognize what this thing is.
18.
And because Erigenasi was fabulous and generous with us today, I will give you each 1 round to get out of the way. Okay? There's an 18. You recognize that this is a little ice mephit. It's a little elemental creature of the cold. They tend to be sort of selfish, and they only show up when they are either summoned or in areas of extreme cold. You know that On this plane, it would be like, like an Arctic area, something like that. That's where you would normally find them. So it's very odd that you would find it here because the mountains here don't get that cold. You're in you're in a very temperate zone on the planet. So it's a little weird that this guy would show up.
Do I have any suspicion on? Because as a player I do, but does Duraxis have any suspicion of what's going on in terms of the cold?
Nope.
It just appeared. Okay.
He would. Well, Duraxis. Yeah, no. It's just a method. Like you're in the middle of a fight with the person
that makes sense.
Murdered your
I'm
mentor.
very much distracted.
Yeah. But this fabulous little ice method, he's gonna come over here, and he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack this little drow guy, and because technically you are all enemies of the drow, I'm gonna say that he has advantage on it.
Get him,
Yeah,
little
so
guy.
he comes over, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you," and sadly he misses. He's like, "Wah!" and scratches at him, but nothing happened.
Can I give him advantage? Oh no, he already had
Do what?
advantage. He already had advantage. I was gonna say, can I give him advantage? I give him a little cheer. Be like, you go, guy. Like, he's gonna say, good try. Thank you.
Well, the matron looks at all of you. She sort of dusts off her robes, getting some of that dirt from the earth and grass off of her. Just sort of looks around, is very curious about what would she like to do. What are the things that she would like to do? And she will look to all of you and say, I think maybe it's time for you to go away. And she will cast Cloud Kill
Oh god.
into the hallway.
I thought you said we had a round to get out of the way.
This isn't the thing you need to get out of the way of.
Cool.
Oh,
So
thank
she
God.
casts Cloud Kill into the hallway and then slams the door. Relic,
My
you
round
are
guy.
shoved. You may give me you may give me a dexterity check.
I just stop her from slamming the door.
You can give me a dexterity check. You do not. She is way too quick for you. She slams the door, and you're just sort of pushed back into the other drow for a minute. So everyone, please. So Duraxis, you got a Constitution saving throw. Relic, do you have any defenses against poison?
I don't breathe, so I mean, but
Oh,
I think you do, actually.
There you go. No, I don't think that they do.
because I don't breathe under. I can live underwater fine too.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that you, because it is inhaled, you will not be affected by this.
Okay.
Oh, you have advantage against it.
There
Oh no,
what?
you're immune. Oh no, yeah.
No.
advantage.
If it's a breathing effect, then it doesn't affect me. But I
Oh,
do
very
have
good.
resistance to poison.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so I am going to need a Constitution saving throw from you too.
Is it a save or suck or is it happening?
It is, so if you make the Constitution save, that's brutal, but don't you have an advantage available?
Yes.
I think yes, you do. So you may roll with advantage if you'd like.
Oh, right, because I used,
Use
yeah,
the haste,
great.
yeah.
Great,
No.
great.
Oh.
Sadly, you still fail. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There is
Uh-oh.
no. Duraxis, you are going to take 9 poison damage. McCall, you are going to take 19 poison damage unless you have some sort of resistance to it.
No.
And you are going to become poisoned.
Not for long. That's
You are
fine.
poisoned by the Drow matron. But then again, so is her assassin. So let's do a little con save over there. Because she don't care. Oh, and he crits. So he's like, he's gonna take some damage, but not too much. All right. He was ready for it. He knows how she rolls. And she laughs from behind the door and she's like, have fun, Doraxis and friends. Next.
Bitch.
This is about to get there's going to be a little mayhem here because
Oh,
this
no.
cold. Just be aware.
We have time to get out of the way, right?
Maybe, yes, you'll have time to
Okay.
get out of the way. All of a sudden, a huge white clawed hand comes
What?
tearing through the door to Relic's room.
What did you fuckers do?
Snatches the drow
I
right
was
here
born!
and just tears its head off.
I mean, that
As
was
it
news to me.
as it does so, you watch as the droplets of blood freeze against this creature's skin as they fall to the ground in perfect little red crystals. There's everyone. Welcome. The Ice Devil. Isn't he fun? He breathes in the toxic cloud and spits out a droplet of poison.
Solid.
He has used his action to tear apart this nasty little creature, but you all recognize this as a very powerful creature.
Oh, hey, Ned. How are you doing? Just kidding.
You, because you grew up in the Nine Hells, McCall, you recognize this as an ice devil. They specifically are from Cania. And that is where the cold is. The realm of Cania, ruled by Mephistopheles. Oh, yes.
Guy again.
Andy's favorite tea.
Yes, it is delightful. It is super exciting. And hold on just a moment as I do another thing. Suddenly another ice mephit pops out. And this time it tries to claw its way through the door for some reason. How interesting.
The fuck is in here?
So this little guy just immediately flies over, gonna put him here, to the door over here and tries getting through it. He can't, sort of scrabbling against it. He can't quite get it, but there is something in there. There's something in there that he wants. He looks at, then all of a sudden he looks at Relic. And Relic, give me an insight check. Yes, insight.
Oh, come on. 13.
It's enough to know that this thing is looking at you all of a sudden. And you don't know why. It's not doing anything
to follow
yet.
the eye line of this being.
I just kind of look back at it and I'm like,
Hey.
fight or what? No?
Wait, what's this lady?
What was that?
What?
Talking's a free action. What are you doing here? I ask in Infernal.
Beautiful
Here
and sinuous. This shadowed tiefling stands before you. Her staff trails tiny amounts of snow as it freezes the minute amounts of moisture in the air around it, condensing the mist into toxic sludge on the ground. The second time she shifts it, you witness one of the eyes, seemingly embroidered into her robe, blink. Before you can do anything, Relic, she holds up her finger and shushes you. Gentle now. You wouldn't want to upset our little friends. And she points to the various ice monsters around you. You see the door frame to your room start to fill with ice as the ice devil touches it. We are happy to leave you to finish your rest. We just need that beautiful gem on your arm. It seems that Nemesine dropped something on her way to her new home. We would like it back. I will give
That's
you.
hilarious.
Give him that.
That is so funny that both people are coming for our stones at the same time. I love it so much.
I will give you, Relic, this piece of information. You are intelligent enough to realize that both the matron and this person want this. This other woman, though, doesn't realize the matron's here yet. I will give you one bonus action to do something.
I just kind of look at her and I look at the door and I'm just like, listen, I have more things to deal with right now, and I just kick down the door.
You can try to kick down the door.
Yeah, my door is sturdy.
Strength check.
Don't dare kick down my door.
Sorry?
Why don't you give me a strength check?
Strength check.
Sorry, with disadvantage, because people are
already
holding.
a 9.
Yeah, so no. No, you try to kick it down and you realize that there are people, like something is actively pressing against the door, holding you out there in the toxic mist.
Okay.
All right.
That's a bonus action, I guess.
All right. Next, we have the assassin is doing something in that room. What is he doing? You don't know. You cannot see.
It's probably making out with the matron or something.
Gross.
But
you guys
now,
are out in there.
Not
McCall.
into Raxus's room. Come on.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's not classy.
I hate you.
McCall.
I have to change
you
rooms
must.
now.
Yeah. Cool.
And thank you for following Secret Nerd Pod. So now,
I am going to. Well, first of all, I'm gonna spend a key
you're
point.
You're starting your turn, so I'm going to need another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Because you are starting your turn in the cloud.
The cloud got disappeared. Didn't you say that?
Yeah,
Did
I
it
thought
suck
you
it
said
up?
the cloud got
Little-
sludged.
Little bits of it.
Okay.
There's toxic sludge. It's not the whole cloud. The
okay.
staff
I mean,
isn't that. I
useless
didn't give
ice
her like an
devils.
artifact.
Well, I thought you said
like,
the ice
I gave her a
devil
magic.
sucked it up, but that's fine.
No.
Yeah.
He sucked a little bit out and spit out a little drop of it.
Okay.
So the storytelling in that
words, man.
situation is there
Sure.
to illustrate that some things are immune to the poison and some things are not.
Ah, okay. I got you. She
So
just critted.
that is attempting,
Cool, I critted.
attempting to do a fun thing. There it is.
Anyway,
All right, so fabulous. You know what? Because you have critted on that roll, I will allow you to remove the poison effect from you.
I was just gonna do that myself because I can do that. But cool.
But sadly, you are still going to take some damage.
Great. I'm going to restore 1d6 plus 2 hit points to myself.
Okay.
That's 4.
And is that an action, a bonus action?
That's an action.
Okay.
I get 2 of those.
Nice. You will take a total of 11 damage from
Great.
the cloud.
Cool. How far does the cloud extend?
The cloud is a 20-foot radius. So
From
you
where?
would be able to escape it if like you went to your room or if you went into another room and closed the door.
Cool. I don't want to leave my friends, but I don't want to die, and I'm at 10. So I'm gonna scooch over here.
All right. Fabulous.
As I go, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. You can't have that touchstone though because it's his, and Mnemosyne gave it to him. Cool. Anyway, if you want to talk about stuff, dispel that poison cloud, and we can have a nice chat over tea. Hot stuff.
Doesn't it move away from you every turn?
It
moves 10 feet?
moves if it can move, but it can move there and it can move back. It's just sort of it drifts around, and because all the doors are closed and stuff like that, it's sort of trapped in this space. So it's not going to move that much. There is, if you wanted to actually do the volume of smoke in this space, it would fill the entire house because it's just hallways that it's filling right now. So there is let's see. So that's it for you, and so none of these creatures attempt to do an attack of opportunity on you because they are really now focused on Relic. They just don't care if you're there
Okay,
or
that's
if you're
fair.
not.
I shouldn't have run, but sorry, I'm dying.
Yeah, no, that's legit. That's 100% legit. All right, Relic.
Breaking down this
What are you
door.
doing? Okay. All right. Give me again a strength check at disadvantage, and this time with a -2.
Okay. So I'm using both my action and bonus action to do this.
Okay, then I'll let you do a straight roll if you're like doing like a full. You're just going full.
I want to open this door.
Full send.
Can I do athletics instead?
No. There's no way for you to like bounce around or flip and open the door. Like,
It's acrobatics.
It's just-
Athletics.
I said athletics.
I'm sorry, I thought. Athletics. No, still, this is just a straight opposed strength check. But you got better than 20, which means yes, as you are straining, you knock down the door, and you see as the door flies open, you see that the drow had tried to shove a chair up against the door, which is why you got a -2 to that roll.
Oh.
There is.
I guess you misunderstood. I was trying to destroy the door and not move it open.
So in that situation, you would need to do attacks against the door
Okay.
if you're trying to destroy it. If you're
Which
like, if
an
you're,
object I automatically hit, so just the amount of damage?
certain types of damage, like psychic damage, doesn't work against a door. Things like that, and it would be, the door has a threshold of 5, which means only damage above 5 hit points will then apply to the door. And I'll say that because it's a basic wooden door, it has about 25 hit points. All right? So you don't have to roll the attack. You can just give me the damage.
So I'm rolling this damage, and I'm rolling it again for the bonus action that I did before. And then I'll green flame blade.
So does green flame blade affect objects or just people?
It affects what I target if I'm not.
Okay, so 8 slashing damage and 6, so that's 14. So all right, so you're doing 2 hits with your
Right.
blade.
Mhm.
Where are we getting the second hit?
The bonus action that you said I had earlier, that I used to do the strength check again. I'm just doing that for the damage this time.
Okay, so you could do. All right, so that's fine. All right, so we've got. So it's 14 plus another plus 6, so 20. So you don't quite break down the door, but it is looking pretty rough at this point. So there is. What would you like to do? The door has about 5 hit points left.
I think that's all I can do if I'm just doing 2 hits. I can't use the Shadow Blade because that only does psychic.
Yeah, no. So, all right, and there's nothing else you'd like to do in this round.
Nope, that's it.
You don't want to get out of the
Don't
way.
move.
You don't want to do the thing that you've been warned about twice now.
You did say you'd give us a round to move, like
Then
a
I
free
did.
round to move. So
Yeah,
All right,
that was all last round. You like this is your round. You can make the decision to get out of the way, or you can make the decision to stay. Either one is totally fine. Absolutely
I'll
fine.
move out of the way. Are these guys going to stop me?
They are after you, so yes. they are going to attempt to stop you.
Cool. I'll move out of the way. I'll come back by McCall.
All right. In fact, McCall, have you slammed the door shut to avoid the
No.
poison gas?
you said if I went to my room, it would be fine.
But yeah,
Or
you have to
another
close
room
you
and
have
close
to
the door. You
You
said I
have to.
room and close the door. Why would the poison gas be in there? It's a 20-foot radius.
Radius.
It's 30 feet away.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm trying to keep physics in like.
You
sort of
didn't
in a-
mention the door part
Trying to
before, but
pretend
yeah.
It's
physics.
fine. It's fine. All right. So an ice method is going to come after you. He's going to try to get you with his little claw. He sure is. He's going to try to get you. Is he going to get? He crit fail.
Yay!
And he is flapping around so hard that the other woman doesn't actually get an attack of opportunity because he just gets in the way. He's just flapping around trying to get at you. So, all right, you get out there.
I
And
look at McCall
now,
and I'm just like, hey, do you want to get out of here?
Salute.
I'll try to yell to Diraxis too, like, hey Diraxis, this place is kind of looking kind of lame. Probably just leave.
Only just bounce.
yeah, Diraxis, what would you like to do?
Drax is like holding it. Oh, actually, I'm still in the cloud, right?
You are, so yes,
Oh,
technically you would
God.
need to roll me some stuff. So roll me a
That's a
question. All
crit!
right.
Yes,
I
thank
love
God.
it. I love it. What I will do is I will allow you, because of that crit, I will allow you a chance to get out of the cloud before I roll for damage.
Oh, thank God, because I was looking at the damage you're rolling, and I'm like, I might not survive this.
Yeah,
So
no,
he's gonna
these are real threats. These are named NPC threats now.
he's gonna like limp run this way, and be like, yeah, the people you want are inside the door. They want the touchstone too. You have to kill them to get it. And he's just gonna
You hear the matron shout from inside the door. Shut your mouth, Thraxis!
See, I told you, she's a
And-
bitch. Oh.
And you see, as you all. So, McCall, you can't really see much. And now, Diraxis, you can't really see much. But
Yeah,
Relic,
he's dipping.
she looks over at you, the woman from Cania.
Well, thanks, Dan.
By the way, her name is Barash Nala, this lovely tiefling. She looks over at you and then she looks past the door. She just sees this drow, like one drow standing in front of her. And she says, destroy them. We'll get the touchstone on our own. And you see as the two mephits start scrabbling at the door and manage to, now that they can get some purchase, manage to sort of tear the last chunks of the door off,
Oh.
leaving the
Loosened
door
it for
open. Do what?
I said I loosened it for them.
You sure did. You helped those little mephits out. You did. So, thank you, Danielle, for fabulous. Hi, Danielle. There's welcome. Thank you for giving some advantage to
Yeah,
Diraxis.
Appreciate it.
The matron peeks her head out, sees what's going on out here, and says, "Who are you?" The two begin to have a very short discussion where threats are bandied about who is going to take the arm of the robot. The matron isn't really feeling this. She's not super excited about the fact that somebody's here trying to claim what she wants. So
Makes sense.
she casts Guardian of Faith. And of a sudden,
Fight.
there is now a little, let's see what I've gotten here. There is a little guardian that just goes right there. Doesn't do anything right this moment. She says, "Perhaps you'd like to come and see how well we could settle this as intelligent women." And Banath just looks at her and says, "No, dear. I'm just going to destroy you.
Yes.
Your mistress
Fuck that bitch. Yes.
is filthy. She
Yeah.
is literally vermin. And we will exterminate her. We
Not like
know
that.
all about your plans. All about your plans for Malvolge. You won't succeed." She scoffs, but as you watch this woman step out of the way and this giant creature step forward,
Killer.
the Mystic Guardian does 20 damage to it as it just swings at it and hits. This damage doesn't seem to do much to this creature, though. It sort of shrugs it off as it then... Oh dear. It's going to do some things to this drow assassin. It's not super excited about what's going on with it. It's trying to sort of thin the herd a little bit. Just a little bit. So let's just see what it does, shall we? Just for the fun of it, let's see, so you can see how it rolls, what you're facing. It is now going to just, oh Lord. It is going to do, God, how much even is that? That's 22, 32, 35, 44, 52, 63, 70, 76, 85 damage to this thing, to this drow standing in front of it. It literally just claws at it, squeezes, like whips it with its tail once to break its neck, and then literally bites his head off and throws it on the ground. And the drow is done. And now we have some happy little Mephits flying around, coming in here to just say hello to this nice lady. Say hello to the nice lady. And finally, we get a little something from Para. She is simply going to, cast a cute little, a cute little cone of cold. Just gonna say, hey, how are ya? I hope you're feeling good right now. And that cone is going to do, I need to turn dice rolling off for the other one, but that cone is going to do 38 damage to our matron, leaving her very damaged. Let's see if that Constitution saving throw comes through for her. And I don't know if it's actually going to.
Should. She's a terrible person.
Yeah, no, it's fine. And oh, she crits though.
Oh.
All right, so she gets half damage on that. Yep. She. Oh Lord. All right. Did I have the matron do something this round? I feel like I skipped her turn. I did skip her turn. That's okay. She's gonna do something fun now.
She deserves it.
So the protector thing, the little.
Oh, she did do the protector. She did. It's true. So.
Yeah.
She takes a lot of damage. She takes a whole bunch of damage, and she's not super excited about it. But now, McCall, it is your turn. You now have 2 enemies fighting each other to get at this planar touchstone.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Relic and we're gonna run out this door.
I'm not stopping her.
All right, you guys head out the door. There is, and you are now outside. Are you gonna stick around and try to listen? Or are you gonna just run away?
Let's get Duraxis and let's get out of here.
Let's get Duraxis and go. I can get
I will
90
say Relic.
feet.
What time of night is it?
It's just before dawn. So Relic, you saw Duraxis run into the dining room, and you know that's where the main doors are.
Okay, so we're gonna run down towards the main doors and see if we can catch him.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. All right. As you are doing all of that, you hear some screeching and some howling from inside. You hear Barath say, "How did you do that? No!"
Praxis, fireball the house.
This place is kind of lame.
The
We
whole
should
house?
just.
No, we need
We need
backup.
a new one.
We need to wake
It's
someone
easy
up.
to get back up if they're dealing with a fireball.
Yeah, there won't be enough. You have power? I mean, they're really powerful.
This
Sure,
might be a
just
bit
send a
much,
fireball
but-
and then we'll run. Get back up.
Yeah.
It's not to kill them, it's just to slow them down.
Yeah, but this is our home.
We are in the employ of a man who can take
Yeah,
sticks
I know, but
and make it into a house very quickly.
this is unnecessary. We should just run.
This is night. What? Okay, fucking fine.
All right.
I'm gonna be a baby about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
As you guys are arguing, a couple rounds pass.
Now, Grizzly.
Rounds up.
Pockets of
You
free
what?
action.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Talking is a free action. That is true. Did anybody close the doors?
Can that be implied?
The big doors.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's implied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fabulous. As you start running away, because you guys are all, I'm gonna put you guys over here a little bit. You guys are like over here. There's another huge cone of cold slams the doors off their hinges, and you see now this woman standing in front of you saying, "Relic, we have not finished our business,
Yeah,
have we?"
Sorry,
If
I
you
can't
want,
give it to
follow
you.
us. We have a place to talk. The market. We need to fucking get to the market.
As she is talking, all of a sudden, the matron appears behind her. It looks as though the matron, who are generally clerics, has healed herself completely, but that's not going to help Barash, as the matron casts harm
Can I see this?
on Barash. You're around the corner, or else you would have gotten blasted by a cone of cold.
I don't have line of sight on her, still. Okay.
Not really. Again, if you did, you would have been blasted with a cone of cold, and I'm pretty sure you don't want that.
No, I definitely.
So Barash.
Wow.
as she has harm cast on her, something happens. Now, Diraxis, you can give me, anybody who wants to can give me an Arcana check on this. You see something interesting happen. Oh, damn.
Wow.
Relic and,
shit.
so, McCall, you sort of know this. Relic absolutely knows this.
Studying, I'm telling you guys.
Nerd.
Barash
That's
had
fair.
a spell called Contingency cast on herself. So
Nice.
that if she went below a certain number of hit points, instantaneously a spell would be cast on her
Is
without her having to do
contingency-
anything.
Is it an effect or is it an actual spell? 'Cause that's
It is
super
an
cool.
actual
Spell.
spell.
That is really
It
cool.
is
It
an
lasts
actual
10 days.
spell.
Yeah.
And because she just got hit with that harm spell, whatever was the contingency came to effect. McCall, you recognize the
I want that
contingency
spell.
spell. Relic, you recognize that she cast banishment on herself as the contingency and literally banished herself back to Cania.
Damn.
So now,
Do it.
now you are simply once again facing the matron.
Fucking told you to viable the house.
Guys, I'm getting pretty tired of this. Can we just punch her to death?
I think that sounds excellent. That
Please
sounds
do.
most excellent.
I fucking hate him so much.
All right, I will give you
He's
each
the
one.
worst
You will each get
person.
one action.
Cool. Hee hee. I'm gonna. See? Yeah, it does. Never mind.
You're gonna do a fabulous thing. It's gonna be
No,
great.
I'm not.
We're very excited.
It's fine. I'm gonna cast darkness. Yeah.
Okay. Fabulous.
Centered on the middle of the door.
Okay. Cool.
So she's either stuck in there or she can come out, but I don't know why it popped in there.
All right.
Yeah.
So there is now darkness cast upon the doorway. All right. And Relic, what are you gonna do? One action.
I guess the plan is to wait until she comes out of the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll hold my action to when I see her. I'm going to hit her.
All right. Fabulous. And Diraxis, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess it's fireball time. I'm gonna back up to like right here. Be like, alright, when she appears, I would move if I were you. I'll fireball her, I guess.
All right. So, as
Holy
you
shit.
all, as you have taken these actions, you hear the matron from inside say, there's more here than I was expecting. More here than meets the eye. Goodbye for now,
You could have just
little man.
We probably just could have gone
Goodbye.
inside and punched her in the face. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
She
you
got
hear-
afraid of a
you hear
darkness.
something. You hear something from the inside. You may each make me a perception check, if you'd like.
Ow.
Probably teleport.
Oh, that hurt.
You think? You think she teleported?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't really want to check. That's
Fair
ace.
enough.
Yes. So, Relic, you did hear something like a whoosh of air.
Oh, she
Yeah.
whooshed.
Nobody else.
She probably farted.
She whooshed!
She used the whoosh spell, guys.
Everybody likes whoosh.
It's my favorite spell.
Yeah.
That's the one
Little
spell
guy
I
that-
actually want.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
That's it. Just the whoosh. Just the
You know,
whoosh.
a guy who could cast it as a cantrip. That's pretty impressive, actually.
All right. So, what are you gonna do now, McCall?
I'm
It's your
gonna run
Okay.
for it feels like, in Kalgas's sense, oh, she's gone. We should go tell people what happened now.
Sure, fabulous. And Relic, are you going to go with her?
Yeah, I guess. I need to go find someone to get repairs anyway.
Yeah, so we can take that weird fuckety thing out of you.
Out of my back, yeah. What?
What the fuck was that?
That was crazy.
You have like a light switch
ugh.
inside you?
Right.
I hope
There is
not. I
something
mean,
in there. There's so yes. As you all head out, combat is done. The matron has left the building. Matron Calaxia retreated after all of her helpers were destroyed by creatures of cold from Kenya. Yes. I don't know that the music is necessarily this soothing right now. I don't know that it goes from that extreme to the other.
Yep.
one.
No,
We should probably find
It's
like
like in a video
intermediate.
game where once you kill a thing, it just immediately goes back to the music.
Yes, so you just
There's like
attacked
bodies
your
everywhere.
heads. Isn't that fun? I think that's fun. I think it's good times for everyone.
Oh man, good lord, that was terrifying.
So, as you head over to, are you heading to Daraxis's house, as you said before? But I mean, you can go. There are many authority figures now in the camp, so you can go to any
Raxus's house?
sorry.
Girl's house?
Sorry, he does.
I have a small room that's
Corton.
destroyed
Going
now.
to Corton's house.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Corton because, yeah, we're scared.
As you
Rax is
as you
scared, at
approach, as you approach, Corton is going to throw open the door. He heard all of the ruckus, and he's just like, "What did you do now?"
We did nothing.
We
No one
existed.
did anything, actually.
Drax is just like, oh god, it really hurts.
How do you live
What
in such
hurts?
a city with like, oh, we've got everything here. We've got a whole marketplace and portals, and you don't have fucking arcane defenses?
What
the
are you
shit?
talking about?
We were attacked by
What?
matrons and demons from
Devils.
yes, devils. Fuck, I'm
Devils?
hurting. I can't even. I need to sit down. He's just gonna sit down on the grass or wherever, like in the road, just like with his arms back. He's just like,
Come in. Come in.
okay, he's gonna get up really slowly and walk inside.
Yeah. Apparently, people really like my arm.
It's a touchstone. Yes.
She wanted my thing too.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
It's not great.
You did.
I was thinking they
foresee
would have.
this.
No, of course I foresaw this. I just didn't expect it to happen this soon. You've only had them a few days. There's no way for them to know unless they're. Oh.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
We need some
Well,
better defenses because they appeared in my room.
Or
Alexis is
any
gonna like
defenses, probably.
try really hard to
good.
not cry.
Hey, buddy, it's okay to cry.
I
It's okay to have feelings. It's really scary. I got
I'll pick
poisoned.
him up and like rock
Like
him
that.
again.
Oh!
The matron. The matron.
Oh. There's-
They're there, buddy. They're there.
Bring
Something
back
on
all
his
the
shoulders.
terrible
Having a
memories
moment.
of the matron.
I know.
I can't
know.
believe that bitch is
know.
not dead. Fuck her so much.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
like she sucks.
Really
Corton
bad.
looks down at you
You
and
killed
it's
my
just like,
friend.
I'm sorry, which matron?
Oh,
Drow, real piece of work.
Calaxia?
Oh.
She found
Yes, she's definitely one of the thorns in the sides of Delver's dream.
She's the worst.
She is
Oh,
one of the
you-
rulers. She's one of the rulers of the Drow city that exists just below the mine. All right. I'm not sure how they found a way up, but we'll have to find that and close it.
She whooshed. she whooshed away. I don't know if
Well,
that
yes,
helps.
I'm sure she did. Once she faced the three of you, I'm sure that she did. You are all valiant warriors.
Thank you. It coughs up a little bit of blood.
Well,
Swipes at
I'm
his
sure
shirt.
that she must have found a way over the walls. I mean, they are spiders after all.
That's a
Yeah.
cool,
Well-
not racist thing to say, for sure.
No, as a member of that race, I don't take any
Just-
offense. They just suck. They just all suck. My people suck. I
Yes,
can
well,
say
I'm
you
sorry
can't.
that the matron appeared. You mentioned something else about someone else coming
Yes,
to the call?
Some demon named Barash Allah.
Devil. It's a very
Devil.
important distinction. Devils are lawful evil, demons are chaotic.
Corton just stops. It's like,
Yeah.
what did you say her name was?
Barash Allah.
Yeah, they kind of fought each other, which is probably the only reason we lived.
He's going to sort of look around. Barrage.
Yep.
She's the head interrogator for Mephistopheles. She's one of his lieutenants.
Yeah,
I knew I didn't like her. I didn't
Probably
like her
why
the
she...
moment I saw
kind
her.
of figured that.
Yeah, it's probably why she wanted your arm.
Also, the lodge is kind of messed up. There's a hole in the roof. The doors.
Yes,
are kinda...
yes.
I mean,
It's
just
fine.
yeah. I figured, but I wanted to mention it.
Can we
So
start your place, Corton?
He heads over to the end table. To the same. He picks up the book that you saw him reading earlier. It's like, well, I suppose it's a good thing that you went to sleep and I kept reading. Follow me, and he's going to lead you back to the hunter's hut. And as he does, it's going to sort of like tour through. He's going to check things out, make sure that there's nothing hiding. In the meantime, as he is talking, he's also going to be repairing the hole, repairing the door, making sure everything is fine. He'll be like,
Feels very much like a parent checking under your bed after you have a nightmare.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He
Like, there's
does
no
have
monsters
he does
here.
have he does have a paternal streak. He's a total bitch, but he does have a paternal streak.
It's not a bitch.
We also were in like major danger. We're not coming to him with like itty bitty like problems. This is a big deal. So,
He looks at you as he's doing all of this, as he's mending the roof and mending the door. Looks at you and he says, "Well, I was in fact researching something to help us in this regard. I knew that attacks would happen. I didn't realize it would be this soon. But of course, everyone in the multiverse now knows that the touchstones are active.
But why are they after us? Don't the Delvers have like way more? They've been looking for them
Yeah,
for like
they have
I don't even know how long now.
Well,
The
they're
touchstones,
probably easier targets.
the touchstones were a map to the throne of the gods. Yes, but they weren't active. It wasn't until apparently we freed the gods here that the touchstones became active for some reason. We don't know. But that meant that you could not attune to them before. Now, apparently, you can. Which means there is enormous power in those. But there's also something else about the touchstones. There's a reason we must take control of all of them, regardless of what happens with the Lich Queen.
You know
And
how,
we must defeat her as well.
you know how many there are? Roughly.
No,
Okay.
no one knows.
What
It's
are
one of
you
the
even
reasons
good for?
What?
Sorry, nothing.
He looks at you and just gives you a blank stare as the roof is suddenly fixed.
The rest is just like mouth open, just. Did you really just say that? Like,
I can do that with a hammer and some nails.
Yeah, but it'd take you hours.
All right.
And it'd be
Okay.
boring.
That's fine. And as you say that,
Boring.
as you say that, suddenly the entire roof just caves in again. Just all the damage
Real
that had been
mature.
undone. Just
That's right outside my
you should
room. It's gonna
feel-
get
You
chilly.
should feel free to do so. This, so
Yeah, I'm moving rooms. The other
you
one
have to move your nameplate.
The other
Your
one had
master there.
the other one had matron in it. I can't sleep in the same room the matron was in.
Ugh.
There's
He looks at
a
you and
bunch
he's
of
like,
bedrooms.
fine. And he starts fixing it again. He's like, listen. What you found in the Shadowfell is incredibly important. I'm studying all of the books that Kilnasi
Wait,
had
what did we
written.
find in the Shadowfell?
We found something in the Shadowfell? That's news to me.
Your friends. You all look the same to me.
Oh.
Dress just like looks
Someone
at
that
himself.
looks like me?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we're like the most unique people of the people that work for you. The three
Right.
most well, actually, if the rabbit was here,
Isn't there a talking bear?
There's
a
two.
few.
I mean those.
Yes, there are a lot of talking animals on the payroll. I understand that. So as he's doing this, he starts going through. It's like, yes, we discovered some things in the Shadowfell. I'm trying to discover just how many. It looks like Kilnasi had a very good idea about how many there are. I'm assuming that's one of the reasons she came back. She needs resources in order to collect them all, and she's about to take them from the rest of this world. So,
Well,
the reason they are after them is because once someone has attuned to a touchstone, the touchstone then cannot be attuned to until that person dies.
yeah,
They
I
are
kind of got that.
they are here to kill you and then take the touchstone's power.
Yeah, so about those arcane defenses.
Yeah, I mean,
Or just regular ones.
So, as I was saying, before I was told that I essentially am useless,
Those are your words, Buster, not mine.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Corton. I think you're nice.
yeah, I like you quite a bit, but sometimes you're kind of mean. It makes me sad.
I'm efficient, not mean. Yes, now.
You guys give him way too much slack. He's a total jackwad.
Probably. But I get things done. Now, as to answer your question, there is a touchstone that I've been reading up on that could provide us exactly the protections that we are looking for. Unfortunately, it is not on this plane.
Yeah, of course it is. Is it a nasty plane? Is it like a plane of like goo and smelly things?
No, you are not.
City of Grass?
You don't need to go and talk to Zugmatoy or Dweeblex,
Oh,
but
I'm writing those names down.
Dweeblex and Zugmatoy are the god of slimes and the god of fungi, respectively. They live on the same plane in the
Dweeblex
abyss.
is nasty. Her cultists.
Dweeblex.
Dweeblex. Her cultists are nasty.
So, which one's the slime and which one's the...
Dweeblex is the slime. Zugmatoy is fungi. They don't like each other.
Isn't it the other way around? But never mind. It doesn't matter.
No, Zugmatoy is fungi. Dweeblex is slimes.
Yeah.
There is
Sure sounds like a fungi.
yeah, delightful. There is a planar touchstone. If I'm reading Kilnasi's notes correctly, this touchstone is known as the Black Bulwark. According to whatever this is, it is something that creates enormous amounts of protection for a certain area. We think that we should be able to transfer some of that protection here someone attunes to it. So, because I know that you will not always be here, and the person that is protecting it must always be here, I'm sending a friend with you.
Yay! I like friends.
Peregrine
Noodle. Oh.
will be joining
Oh,
you.
Noodle can't attune to it? That's sad.
I know it's very sad. Peregrine will be joining you on your trip.
Oh, yeah, he's a sorcerer too, baby. He could teach me some cool things.
Who's Peregrine?
Peregrine was one of my good friends and colleagues upon the Prismatic Sleigh. He's currently one of the most powerful psychics in the multiverse.
Yeah, he's quite strong.
He's pretty chill.
Green
Got
ones,
purple markings on
sausage.
his face. He's kind of cool.
Just don't be rude to him. The last person I heard the rumor that he got flung up in the air like 100 feet, and that person was also a monk. So,
Oh wait, I heard a rumor that he had a thing with what's her name? Red-haired lady.
Tara.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like a real prick.
yeah,
No, he's lovely.
That's the kind of talk that I was trying to like steer
Yeah.
you clear of.
When
but...
no, Peregrine is lovely, and yes, he and Tara are currently in a relationship. I know that he's lovely because before he was dating Tara, he was dating me.
That's nice.
So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't call him a prick, dear.
I won't if he doesn't act like one.
Actually, really nice. I think you'll like him.
Now,
Kicks on. Kicks.
I'd suggest that you do get a good night's sleep. Where you're going,
Again.
there are many dangers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
You do
Oh.
like volcanoes, don't you?
I mean,
That's
I have
fun.
fire resistance, so yeah.
I've heard of these volcanoes. Sound interesting.
You should have a lovely time then. Go to sleep now.
Wait.
Tomorrow, I shall bring
Is it
you. I
almost
shall bring
morning?
Peregrine to you. It is, but I'd suggest you will still need your sleep, and we need the protection sooner rather than later.
I'll take a nap.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I'll-
will
Enjoy
take
yourselves.
8 full hours. Because
That's
apparently
right, you will.
anything 7:59, not gonna do it.
Nope.
As
No
you are about to head
approximations
in,
here.
in order to help you understand where you are going and to prepare yourself in the morning, you will be going to one of the lower realms. And because I don't want you to be surprised when you appear, it can be a little disorienting. He waves his hand in the air and an illusion pops up. And this is what you see. You will be going to Gehenna, the walking city that wanders the volcanic
Terrifying.
sides of the giant volcano that comprises the plain of Gehenna. Have a good sleep. And with that, we shall end our session today.
Oh, Lord.
You are going to go to Gehenna.
Good
It's
God.
going to be fun. Yeah, that's going to be a good time. There is, yes.
Oh, man.
Yay!
That was
So
nuts.
thank you for everything. There is a new thing that we are trying now where we are doing, after the stream, we normally do a little, hey, how'd you feel? All that kind of stuff. I think I'd like to try to do it on stream today. So if everyone is okay with that, if not, we can certainly just wait until after the stream. Do you want to do it after, Andy?
I feel like there's no reason to do that on stream.
Well, we've been
Like-
asked by a few people because they love their favorite moments times. But we
Oh,
can certainly
sure.
skip
We
that
can share
today.
favorite moments. That's fine.
Thank you.
for
So
being
fabulous.
an ally.
Yay. Well, thank you, Fully 3000, for following. You're delightful. There is. So, first off, why don't we start with you, Andy? What was your favorite moment today?
Oh gosh, I just forgot everything that happened.
I
Nothing
feel
happened.
that.
Nothing happened.
I feel that's
I
so
felt-
good.
I
So
felt
good.
powerful, threatening that fucking hag.
That was actually
Yeah.
so
That was
badass,
fabulous.
and then it worked.
I would have killed Noodle. I would have done it.
I know.
I
We
don't
all
know.
know.
No doubt. No doubt. She knew that too. She didn't even need an inside check. She just looked at Jesus like, I know your kind.
She'll do
I
it.
know the type of lady that Malbolge creates. Yeah. I love it. Fabulous. And what about you, Lando?
I thought it was so funny, the whole interaction with the devil in the market. I love that. How she thought my carpet was shitty. How she's like, servant, carry this. And I'm like, sure, what the hell? And then she basically asked me to be one of her like concubines or whatever.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
was so fun.
You got a
So
potential
he's just
love
being
interest man.
he's just being courted by all these devils. They want
Yeah.
Mistopheles wants him. This lady wants him. Just get out of
You
hand.
will
They
not.
know.
You need not fear that from me.
Yeah.
None of that. No, you're not gonna go after Diraxis there. It's all right. Okay,
That's
good
good.
to know.
Two's
Hey,
enough.
Sam, what about
Two
you,
devils
Mike?
is enough.
Oh man, it was pretty fun to just get all of those hits in, and I feel like the best part about playing Diraxis is like actively
You're not
being
playing
able to
Diraxis,
protect
though.
playing Relic.
Why is everybody calling everybody Diraxis? Like,
Well,
I'm really curious.
I want to be
No.
Diraxis. I want to get hit on. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Bad
one day.
name.
Diraxis is pretty good.
It's strange Relic hasn't gotten hit on, right? Because he's like such a sweet guy.
Yeah, thanks.
Everybody
Total
wants to
sweetheart.
date a robot.
Everybody.
But
Not a
just
robot.
being able
Sweet
to
Robit.
defend all my party members. That's the best part.
It's delightful, and I
That
love
was
it.
good.
Yay! Well, thank
Appreciated by your
you
party
to
members.
all of our sponsors. Remember, we are doing a fabulous giveaway, so
Yep.
you can get real dice from Phoenix Dice. You can get a fabulous set of digital dice from D&D Beyond, their mythic dice set, and
Ooh,
you can get a fabulous book from Drive Through RPG.
Yay.
A delightful little treatise on magic and all things mystical. It is delightful.
nice.
So go sign up for that,
Solid.
and we are going to go and raid
Great
somebody
time.
fabulous. Why is this not showing up on my? Because I think, Lando, will you check and see if Rolling Together is
They are.
Roll Together?
I have
up?
had the issue sometimes where you have to actually physically type it in, where it doesn't show up on the list.
That's so weird.
It has
'cause I saw
happened to
that they were
me a
going.
number of times. So
There we go. All right, so Rolling Together. We're gonna go because we are part of the Rolling Together stream team.
yeah.
Team. And remember, when we head over, let them know what Plain Nerd Allies is bringing to the potluck. I am going to be bringing a very harmed interrogator of Mephistopheles.
There
That's
you go.
what I'm going to be bringing.
I'm gonna bring 3 yards of ugly carpet.
What are you going to bring? Relic?
Oh,
Oh,
I thought it was.
Hammer, nails, and some planks of wood.
there you go. I guess
Fabulous.
I'll
I
bring
love
a
it.
little method buddy along with.
Oh, I wish they
Yay!
would have stuck around. I wanted Diraxis to.
You wanted a
Have
little
a-
method?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.